Okay, so we are up to Pathfinder session number 99.
Oh, it's so close.
Way.
So that means our first session back after the break will be session 100. Yeah.
Session 100, the TPK.
Well,
We can do that tonight.
There's nothing like being defeated on 99, okay? Not even game was angry.
We don't need to encourage Mark, you guys. Put it out.
Yeah, we do. This is a fun bit.
Okay, so
Wait there until he reacts.
it is season 5, episode 26. So you could technically end on this session if you TPK.
Why would you say that?
It was suggested by the party.
Oh, so that.
Why would they say that?
Because we're going to do our 100k with all workers, right?
Yeah, totally.
All starting at the base of the mountain. And
And it is the first day of the 6th month, year 4710. You haven't quite ticked over the day yet, you've been doing a lot.
Yeah, been a busy day. Or busy evening.
So today, online, we have Izzy.
Hello, I'm playing Violence, the Nephilim who is trying to desperately avoid her family. She does that by traveling with someone who's written to them apparently, and going on missions, so let's do that.
Next one we have today is Jeremy.
Good evening, I'm playing Cordar, the elven, half-human, would-be hero of Sandpoint. Trying hard to live up to what he believes the Pathfinder Society should be, and what he's now working on trying to return the Pathfinder to be, so.
I'm sure you'll succeed at some point. Next up we have...
Have a goal.
just like Wizard defeating the Sandpoint Devil. At some point.
That's all. The significant factor that means he may not reach that goal is because you'll probably die of malaria in the next 2 days.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes,
Okay.
okay.
He's feeling fine.
Yes, I'm sure it won't be too devastating until it happens.
Thanks, God.
Next person we have up today is Peter.
Greetings. I am playing Lord Willie One Kenobi. Basically trying to deal with my new family situation of 3 children.
I'm Willie, I'm a father of 16.
It's getting that way. It's getting that way.
It may happen very soon, who knows?
Could be on the way now.
Next one we have online today is M.
Hello. I play User. Let's run. But you can't say Failed Ranger. I have not Failed Ranger in this game.
I just want to get your reaction out of that. It's brilliant.
Or we could throw in the title Kid Slayer.
Well,
Yes.
that's fine. User will pay that one. Because it's true.
Yeah.
Well, actually, technically, it's not true for Doozer. It's true for Puppy.
Actually, Doozer did it too, with an axe.
No, I know. As a player, I know that. Doozer's still in denial.
Still in denial that you killed 3 goblins.
Yeah, I killed 3 goblins, okay?
And several suitors, from what I hear, especially after last session.
Yeah, but that was a grown adult male choosing to end his life in the most passionate way.
I'm dying to love you.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. And then that brings us to Kesley.
Hello. I am playing
Fondra, also known as Oversight, sent by the Pathfinder Society to overlook the party. She's a woodland elf druid, and really was in kind of like a pretty cushy office job and is now thrusted into the field and finding out what horrors actually reside here. So she's compiling reports to put everything together to send off.
And I'm sure it will be an interesting report when it shows up.
Absolutely.
These guys are nuts.
Yeah. It's like, how did you let them do this?
Next up we have is Josh.
I am Josh. I play Harry, the buffest wizard known to man. Harry is your ever-lovable half elf, half dwarf.
Well, no, that's elf half dwarf.
Elf half dwarf, sorry.
Yeah.
Elf half dwarf.
If you are half elf, half dwarven, you'd be a quarterling or something else.
Perfect.
Please don't encourage him.
Harry, for some rhyme or reason, is probably the least person to go down in this party at this point in time, and we don't know why.
Well, you have the luck of the dice with you.
Yes.
Up until
sure.
session number 100.
We'll go with that. Yes.
Hey, significant numbers always seem to break luck. And last on today we have is Mark.
Hello, I'm playing Sparky, the naked dwarf. Looks like a naked cat Bakura. So, I'm the measuring post for the party. So, there you go.
Fondra writes down excessive nudity from the dwarf.
Sorry, hairless, sorry.
Oh no, I was just going to keep running with the naked party if no one mentioned it.
I'm wearing an extra coat because I'm very cold. Hang out. So, no.
I really hope Fondra actually wrote down in her book. Party member acting as naked mole rat.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm
please
sure
do that,
at some point someone will get a hold of Fondra's books and notes and see all of the slightly off things, but from her own perspective of what's going on with the party.
Is that where you're starting to list all the psychosis you think each of them have?
Oh, absolutely.
I'll give you pictures if you want to.
Fondra's just as broken as we are. She actually volunteered for this job.
Anything else to make her a little bit more broken?
She was
Exactly.
Fondra was voluntold to do this job.
Yes, Chilaxians always have volunteers. People rarely say no to them at knife point. Okay, so yes, who wants to do the recap of last session?
I believe we had, as previously mentioned, malaria ensued tragedies with Jeremy's character because he decided to take
the session before.
Oh, that was the session before? Okay, well,
No, that was before that.
you did mention it. So it's still causing you great problems.
It's caused no problems yet, the day hasn't ticked over.
That's right. I'm still feeling a little bit drained after having all the blood sucked out of me, that's all.
Yeah.
But I'm fine.
You're fine, totally fine.
He's on drain 1 while Doozer is on drain 2.
Yay! Meanwhile, we came across people sparring in a very sensual manner who all recognised Doozer, but they recognised him as Flex on Arm from Middle Fort. And proceeded to port Doozer, and Doozer smashed the guy's face in, quite literally. We got magic hoodoo words in Orkalish to get through this secret passageway, which led into more secret passageways. And we found a magical sword. Someone got a magical sword, is that right?
You do have a magical sword. known as the Cursed Blade. I'm sure that has absolutely no connotations whatsoever.
No connotations at all.
We met two guys who were the ones in the forest as well.
Oh yeah, my new underlings have decided to follow us until we come against their big boss, and they're gonna step back and see who wins.
I was actually thinking of the Pathfinder guy we went to meet at the start.
Oh yeah, sorry, I did forget about that.
Literally two people.
Can't remember his name. Sorry.
Leyland. Leyland.
Yeah, that's it. And he was telling us about this island and this.
He spoke the Leyland brothers.
Yeah.
All they're very specific.
Going after it, is that right? I think I missed the beginning of the session.
Magazul is the guy's name who we're chasing.
Yeah. So
and
I'll deal with most details because I think Mia was still misbehaving at that point. Awesome.
So we chose to go into the Bloodstone bunker, and the guys were there to guard the entryway into the Gauntlet of Fury. We kind of made our way through that. I can't remember that.
Well, and when we got through the front gate type or first doorway type stuff, there was the room that had the big well or black bottomless pit leading downward, but we managed to find a couple secret or not so secret doors, which as long as one room the door was closed, the other door could open, which is where we went through, found the magic cord on the the now very dusky skeleton, i.e. lots of bone dust after Cordar had found the skeleton. And then we were just about to head down the road that presumably Magazul had conveniently left for us.
And luckily for Cordar, he was so preoccupied he didn't have a FE check with the skeleton.
Jump on it first and you don't get scared.
And we ended the session with you about to delve deeper into the Hollow Mountain. And don't worry, I have 2 books just in case you take a wrong turn.
No, great. That's not inspiring at all.
Well, they have an entire book on lost dungeons. That should literally say if lost in dungeons.
Right.
I'm thinking that there's not many more that you can take going down the road.
Really depends on where the rope goes.
Yeah.
But if they follow the road, then we should take the wrong turn. The rope might take it to the wrong place. That's totally different.
Okay, so I believe you have most of the gist of where you're up to. Did anyone have any questions before you find out what's down the rope?
How dark is this hole? Have we thrown something down there? I can't remember.
Not last session, no.
No, you were peering down the hole last session.
We already might have started the wayfinders, I think, from memory, so we're more than 60 feet or something.
It was more than 60 feet.
Right.
So, Sparky's got to ask if she can go there first. Because I've got dark vision too.
Is this where someone goes, let me help, and poke?
No, I'm going to ask that I go down the rope first, is what I say, not be pushed over the side. I look at Harry when I say that too.
That's justified.
It's alright, Sparky.
Okay, so Giant is trying to help you and leaps on your back. So Sparky gets to make a reflex saving throw. First 20 of the night.
Yeah.
Your dogs, I don't know. Anyway, okay. Reflex.
They still do have some lingering resentment of you beating them up.
25.
25. Okay, so as you say, you're going to go down first. Giant jumps on your back. You realize you're not quite next to the rope as you go tumbling over the side with Giant.
And can Duza, if he sees this, try and grab them?
I will give Duza a perception roll with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Ouch. Alright.
There's multiple things going and many people were talking.
Mm-hmm. Alright, not bad. Actually, I think I know what my perception is. 27.
27. Okay, so you see the bundle of fur going over the side of the hole on the back of a bald dwarf, looking like he now has an afro.
Right. Do I have enough reaction to try and grab them?
No, but you see them go over.
Gosh, alright.
Yeah. With do you have enough to actually try to grab onto the rope on the way down or not?
We shall see.
Okay. Duza, if he can, also wants to jump after them, but I have a climb speed, but I can also
repel.
Repel / climb down at 25 feet.
Because wait.
Unfortunately, you can't climb down the hole because the hole doesn't have walls going down.
I was gonna say it's just a dangling rope, right? Yeah.
Oh, is it just a dangling rope?
It's just a dangling rope. There are no sides to grab onto.
Oh, that's not good.
But the plus side is, if you then jump off to climb down that wall, you'll be able to climb down exactly as fast as Giant and Sparky are climbing down.
Yeah, great.
Okay, so with this, I will do it as initiative.
Yay.
Yay!
Because there are so many pots on the boil right now.
Yeah.
Just so you know, Martin, I've got cat claw as a skill in case I have to fall down things. So I've got that.
You will need it.
I think I need it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not certain that all works synergistically with dog on back.
It just means I don't treat falls 25 feet shorter. That's what I'm not done. Okay.
Actually, because Drews has seen this happen, instead of perception, could I use athletics?
Sure, you can use athletics.
My plan is to go after them.
And what was Mark's initiative?
24, sorry, I had a bite or something.
Okay, what is everyone else's initiative?
30.
30 for violence, 30 for Dooza.
Sorry for Dooza.
31 for Dooza, just having to pop it by one.
Yeah, sorry. It's just I said at the same time, it's easy, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Sorry. What I'm just wasting the crit I rolled on my ass. Could have gone something better.
20
this wasn't even a crit. This is 17 plus 14 for my athletics.
20.
Are you using athletics? Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
What is Cordar's initiative?
With my +9, I got 10.
Oh,
I'm looking forward to tonight's session.
10 downgraded, yum.
Did that dice go immediately into dice jail?
Oh no, it should be safe now. It's rolled a 1.
I was gonna say, Connor's just
Okay.
staring at the sun, apparently.
So what did Willie get?
18.
And what did Parry get?
Parry got a mighty 16
Oh, jeez.
with a plus 13 bonus.
So
You're trying to outdo Cordar here.
Yeah.
I really did.
Okay, so as Puppy and Sparky go over the edge, Violence gets a free action.
Oh, jeez, okay.
You could call out to God if you wish to, but that's completely up to you.
I can call out. What, sorry?
You could call out to a God if you wish to, but that's completely up to you.
I don't have a close relationship with any of them at the moment.
Don't be surprised if they come calling if you call them.
Yeah, I am not doing that.
And you're in the holy place of the goddess of wrath, so more than happy to synergize with your name of violence.
I don't think we need to TBK the party.
You sure about that? Weren't we just talking about that?
Yeah.
We were. Do we want to die by her hand? Apparently it can be arranged. I'm just trying to think.
I mean, we're continuing to have fun here, so...
I'm just seeing if there's anything I can do. I don't think...
You can throw useless advice if you wish to.
Hold on.
I do not have any cell or otherwise. About the best I can think to do is there is nothing violence to do except call everyone's attention to it, I guess, as a reaction. There's nothing else I can do.
Which bit are you calling attention to? Puppy going down the hole or Sparky going down the hole?
It can be both. Doesn't have to be one, does it? Stop them!
I was just wondering if you had priorities, that was all.
No, not between those two.
Well, I mean, presumably he'd be calling attention to Giant going or Puppy going down the hole because Sparky already volunteered to go first. So everyone obviously knew he was going down the hole.
That's true. Puppy, no!
It's the thing about me looking after you, yeah, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm not to re-talk to your mother-in-law about this, I'm not your grandmother. I think we need to make I might have to say, look, he's too hard to look after, you can look after yourself.
Okay, so Dusa, you get to go first this round.
Because nobody else seems to be moving, and Izzy, and sorry, Violence, was like, no, Puppy,
I cannot stop it, I'm sorry, that's not how my spells work.
That's fine. Teresa is gonna go and start rappelling down the road.
Okay. So you start going down the rope.
As fast as I can.
Okay, how far down is it again?
It's okay, Mark. Actually, the distance down is only about 10 feet if there's this perfect black silk cover that makes it look a lot better.
Yeah. Let's go for the Martin's a nice person. I like Martin very much.
Okay, so as you're rappelling down, you find bits of wood and stone sticking out in jagged angles.
Wooden stone?
It's wooden stone.
Wood and stone sticking out.
Stone.
Yeah, both of them are actually sticking out at various angles as you're descending the shaft. And you will have to make a athletics check to do so.
Okay.
Are you suggesting the sort of like the shaft, whilst the hole appears to have no walls, it's actually just around a shaft that's a little bit wider? Is that the thought? Or?
There is various things the hole goes through on its way down.
Now, is it me or is Dooz going?
Dooz is rolling this because when we get to Sparky, we find out what happened to Sparky.
Good dice is on the roll. 33 athletics.
Okay, so you're having to do lots of bends and moves to get around all this debris crossing the hole on the way down. And you're having to do it all by touch.
Is it dark?
You're not the one with the wayfinder on, so you can't see a thing down here.
I have low light.
You can't see a thing down here.
Oh, really? Okay. Wow. See, this is not smart enough to think about turning his Wayfinder on, so...
Presumably Cordar's being so quick off the mark, he's probably still just looking down this hole, isn't he? With the
He
light?
is. But the Doomsday disappears out of sight about 60 feet down, having done one action to grab the ropes. Therion, no. You were trying to scratch up earlier this chair. So yes, so going down the hole is many cross sections going through that the hole breaks through on the way down. Many open spaces it passes through until it finally reaches the ground 100 feet below. And probably about 40 feet down, Doomsday just disappears from sight.
Yeah.
So yes, you do make it down to the ground. We will then move. So that would be your 3 actions, getting yourself all the way down there. You might get a reaction soon though.
Okay.
Violence is now up. You've just seen Doomsday go off and disappear in the middle of descending down the shaft.
Yep, okay. I'm just seeing if I can get some light to the situation. If I've got a 20-foot radius, so there's a range of 120 feet.
Yeah, I'm watching you. Still watching.
Alright, I guess Violence is going to try to climb down. See what she can do to help.
Okay, that is an athletics check.
Yep.
So first action is climbing down,
This is just as
yeah.
good as over there.
which means you don't have the light source.
I do have... no, sorry, I meant...
First action should be putting on the Wayfinder.
Yeah. Well, casting light.
And what are you casting light on?
I should double check that the spell because the details I had were different.
If it's the light from the Wayfinder, it comes from the Wayfinder.
Oh, no. As in, there's a light spell which actually has a range of 120 feet. Yeah, the light can just
It's whatever you
fall around me.
Whatever you can touch.
It can also be me.
Are you casting it as a spell or using it as an activated ability of your Wayfinder?
I don't know anything about Wayfinders, so I guess I'll use it as an activated ability to Wayfinder because it's...
If you do that, then it's coming from the Wayfinder. That was what I was stating earlier.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I just missed something. I'll activate the Wayfinder and then start climbing.
Okay. So, give me your climbing check.
Yep, that's a 9.
A total of 9?
I rolled a 2.
Okay, you get down about 20 feet and you hit a ledge and can't find your way further. A ledge you can't see.
Awesome.
A ledge.
Okay.
Ledge she can't see, as in.
It looks like she's standing on nothing.
Ah, invisible. Got it.
Oh, I'm good with invisible things. Except I only have 1 action left. I'm going to, I guess, roll perception to see. I'll find my way down around it.
You can. As you try to do an interaction perception.
I did that. 22.
22. Okay, you
is that the perception or the athletics?
This is
probably, I can't see any. 25.
Okay, so you manage to get yourself dangling back on the rope again.
Cool. Alright.
And disappear from everyone's view. And Sparky. You get to do an acrobatics roll.
Oh, that's on my table, those ones.
I know you're good at those ones, but you get disadvantage because you can't see what you're going to be landing on.
Ah, okay. So even with the dark vision?
You can't see what you're going to land on.
Okay. Cool, okay. I thought I'd just try anyway. I thought I might just say D might be nice.
It's okay, I'd already said that to do so.
No.
Duza has low light, so
Wow.
I couldn't see anything.
My dice said, did a little middle finger to you, Mum, because I got an 18 and 19 on them.
Yep.
So that is 32.
Okay, so you managed to hit just about every part of your body on the way down and do a slow fall down 100 feet.
Okay, how much damage do I take?
None, because you managed to cushion yourself on every part of your body on the way down.
So you did
Was I able to
good
push
rolls.
Giant as well, or Giant's got the same problems?
Giant will have its own problems.
Okay, I thought I tried to say, trying to be nice to the puppy, that's all.
Well, no, that's the final part of your fall. You land on a nice soft cushion, i.e. puppy.
Oh no, I can see a certain half of that to have an issue with me in a second. Yeah, okay.
There will be a couple of people who would have issues with this.
Okay, so now Dooza gets to make a reflex saving throw.
Reflex save throw.
Incoming.
Does that mean that I actually climbed down faster than he fell?
You did.
That'd be hilarious. That's
He climbed way all the way out.
Apparently you can run faster than people fall.
Yeah, apparently. Reflex, was it?
Yep.
It's not the best roll, but that's fine. Reflex. 23?
Okay, so you feel Puppy land in your arms, but you can't see Puppy or Sparky.
What? Well, at least I managed to rescue Puppy.
And then it is Pondra's go.
Alrighty. I will, seeing people fall down this hole. I will Wayfinder light and then try to climb down.
Okay. Give me a climbing check with disadvantage.
Okay. Climbing would be athletics. 16?
16. Okay, as you start climbing down, there's this snap.
Oh no!
Apparently 2 people on the rope was too much.
Oops.
That's not good.
And you start to fall.
Yep.
And you get to make a acrobatics roll as you fall with disadvantage because you can't see where you're going.
Okay.
Isn't
I like the other one.
it 3 ropes?
There are 3 ropes, yes, but
Fondra chose the wrong one. 7.
7. Okay, so yes, you land face down on something you can see through. But there's nothing to see there. It just looks black.
Interesting.
And your arms are either side of it.
Just a bit. Oh, it's like I'm like on a ledge or like a.
Like a beam.
On a diggable log.
Oh, alright.
Okay, so now we're up to Willie. Apparently going down the hole is a challenge.
Yay. I'm just going to look into the hole, and as I do so, I'll activate my Wayfinder.
Yep.
So it produces light, but now that the rope is snapped, I'm trying to guess or calculate how nasty going down what's left of the rope and then falling the rest of the way is going to be.
Or you could take one of the other 2.
Or you
Oh,
can
there's
take
more
two. There's 2 other ropes.
There were 3 ropes.
So 3
Oh.
ropes.
Yep.
Okay.
Basically,
Well-
if someone rolled poorly going down, they were going to grab the same rope.
Yep.
regardless, I look down the hole after activating my Wayfinder and watch what's going on. And
you can see, looking down there, Fondra looking like she's hit something, but nothing underneath her.
Okay. I'm just watching for my whole round.
Okay.
I feel no need to throw myself into the hole with the rest of the party.
Well, it always helps to have the people scout for you.
Well, yes.
So speaking of the next scout, we have Parry.
Harry.
Buffest wizard known to man.
Buffest wizard.
Doesn't need a rope, he is that good.
Perfect.
I like the subtle influences.
Yes.
Cast a fly spell, Parry. Go for it.
Oh, I'm sure he can do the superhero landing.
One dude's up.
Made it!
Made it. Literally replaced Poppy in Drew's arms.
It was like, Duza, what are you doing there on the ground? Let's go.
Bat Parry's sexy eyes towards Duza as I probably get dropped on my ass, but anyway.
As Aduza steps backward as you come down and just watch it.
Yeah.
Medusa pretends to not see because he can't see.
Harry is going to cast a disco, basically. So he's going to cast dancing lights down the hole.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You spend 2 actions to cast dancing lights down the hole, and it goes down about 10 feet, and then just seems to fizzle out.
Magical darkness.
We love this. That's given Harry a lot of information.
And what does Barry wish to do with his last action?
Does he state the obvious? Hey guys, look, there's magical darkness.
Hey guys, it's dark down there.
Hey, maybe cast Detect Magic, see what it tells you.
That takes 2 actions.
I'm sure it will tell him there's a presence of magic.
Yeah, exactly, also that.
I know.
It is magical.
Hey look, it's magic, guys.
Except if you didn't...
I'll cast Detect Magic and the whole room will light up. So much magic!
You also have the benefit of if someone's activated a Wayfinder and he doesn't know who has, they will detect as magical as well because he didn't know they'd done it.
And you are magic, and you are magic.
Why is everything so shiny?
And Deuce's magic. Wait, what?
Parry will climb down the rope that doesn't have Willy on it. Did Willy go down?
No, Willy did not go down. So there are 2 work without him. Okay, give me an athletics check as you go over the edge.
Yeah, my best skill.
Of what, like +6?
7, thank you!
I was close, okay.
27 upgraded.
27 upgraded.
This is bullshit.
I'm
Okay.
pretty sure it was also an athletics roll that you were like, train me, Harry.
Yeah, and then you got a nat 20 on that too. Yeah.
So you do some twists
Don't
and
fuck
turns
with my athletics.
and manage to just do the whole graceful slide down the rope as you twirl around and find yourself at the bottom having no idea there are obstructions in the way.
Hell yeah.
And landing right next to what you can smell to be Dooza. Because no one who's reached the bottom actually has a light on.
Yes.
True.
You don't have any more actions.
No. As I abseil down, the theme for SWAT comes down.
Oh, I mean, Violence is falling down next to you in black light.
Breach and clear.
Okay, so Dooza, yes, you've got arms full of Puppy, and Puppy is quite happy you caught him. And then you realise it was Puppy who you caught, not Giant, who went over the edge.
Yeah. Where's
Oh,
Giant?
wait. I thought it was.
It was Giant that went down with Sparky.
Yeah.
So where's Poppy?
Puppy
Oh,
found
sorry,
you.
where's Giant?
Well, you can't see anything at the moment, but you can feel Puppy
I can feel Poppy.
in
Can
your
I
arms.
hear anything?
Well, both hands are currently full.
Okay. I'm gonna gently put Poppy down as my first action. Second action.
Okay, you find something squishy to put Puppy on.
Oh, no. No, that's just mean.
Come on, who doesn't like having a dog put into their lap?
I don't think that's quite what Martin meant, but anyway.
Druza places Poppy in a gelatinous cube.
Well, I can't turn my Wayfinder on when I have Poppy
In both
in my hands.
Yeah.
Your club activation doesn't work with fur in between.
Yeah, my club activation doesn't work with the dog in my hands.
It's not woo activation.
I mean, cool. I could just throw Poppy over my shoulder because that also works.
Don't do that.
No, as in like carry him
Ah,
over my shoulder.
okay, good. Okay.
Not literally throw the dog.
Well done.
I dropped some
Yeah.
salt. I better throw the puppy.
20% chance it can fall somewhere.
Anyway, second action is going to be getting some light down here, hopefully. I turn the Wayfinder on and see if it actually works.
Okay, you turn your Wayfinder on and find yourself face to face with Sparky, with a dog on top of Sparky.
Okay. So at least I can see Sparky. So I can see now.
Yes, you can see.
Okay.
Your light
alright.
goes out about 20 feet and then it's just blackness.
Ooh, ouch. Can I look around for where Giant is? Because if Sparky is here and I've caught Poppy.
Martin said that.
No,
Giants on Sparky.
oh, it's Giant still on Sparky. Oh, sorry. Alright, I'm getting my dogs confused. Oh, okay.
You hear a little dwarf voice going, "Can you get Giant off me?"
Oh, right, okay. I will pick Giant off Sparky.
Giant has Sparky's jacket in his teeth. He's been holding on for dear life.
Oh, poor Giant.
Poor Giant. I'm going to try to gently
Colin
extract
is a druid. She cares more about the dog.
Sparky. Poor Sparky. And as a free action, can I say don't jump next time.
And then as you turn, quickly glance around, you realise that you put Puppy on top of Parry. So Parry's currently holding Puppy.
That's fine. He's the boss was known to man.
Yep.
What's the problem with this?
So that was the soft squishy you stuck Puppy on.
Okay. Great. Perfect.
Okay, so next is violence dropping in.
Yeah, literally. Okay.
So
Well,
would Doozer like to make another reflex saving throw?
Sure.
Am I having to roll acrobatics to try to save myself? Or...
Well, you might get saved before you need to.
28.
Okay.
Sorry. 26. Sorry.
Okay, so once you finish having that glance around, you notice that violence has landed in your lap.
I'm just catching the party members. What is this?
Well, so you're a big hugger. Kiss me cheek. Thank you. I didn't want to get fresh.
Just sort of like slightly taken aback because he's not sure if that's how you normally thank people, but
And then the end of the rope smacks Doozer in the forehead.
fantastic. Douche.
Throw up that fodder, bro.
Alright. Yeah, I'll get off the room. I'll start having a look around.
Okay. Looking around, you can see not much. It seems to be in a large room, echoing enough that you can't see the ceiling or the walls from where you landed.
Mm.
And your light's only going out about 20 feet before it's just stopping.
Okay. Well, in that case, can I detect aura? See if I can see the source of this magical darkness.
Sure. How long are you going to spend doing so? Because I believe it's not a action.
It's a good question.
Read aura, I believe it is.
Read aura, not detect aura. That's not coming up for me when I'm trying to look at my spell.
Read aura. You're going to spend the next 10 actions, 10 rounds doing that. So yes, you sure?
Yeah, I'm good. Because I can try to dispel it, I think.
And you have to be touching the thing you're reading.
There's a... No, it's a range. It's a 30-foot range.
30-foot range, okay. I'm used to the other one where you had to touch it.
Yeah.
So many things are half of one, half of the other.
Yeah. Okay. I think what I'll do is just have... I'll just start to walk around, staying within kind of 20 feet of the others, so that I'm still within sight and I can still see them.
Okay, so the thing that I missed is you have to specify an object. You can't specify an area. So if you specify the darkness doesn't count as an object.
Yeah, that's understandable. So I'll just have a walk around, see if I can spot anything in the room.
Okay, so as you walk, which way are you going to walk?
I'm not going more than 20 feet away from the party, so that they're still within my within sight and within the light that I'm emitting.
Okay, so which cardinal direction are you moving?
North.
North. Okay. You start moving and you quickly find yourself up against a wall as you move north. Which brings us to Sparky.
After our excitement for a second,
you are face to face with a large half-orc who's glaring at you. At least you think it's glaring. Hard to tell sometimes.
the slight comment of you and your dogs when they've come out, and would I have noticed violence moved off in the direction? Or?
Yes, you did see violence has indeed left the party.
Okay.
No,
by a couple of
within
steps.
20 feet of the party.
I would like to activate my wayfinder.
Sure, that is an action.
Yep. Then, did I notice which direction violence might have gone in?
Violence has headed north once you see on your wayfinder that direction is north.
Yep. Okay. I'll go south.
Okay, you end up spending another action standing up.
Yep, that's true. That's fair.
And your final action heading south, finding a wall.
Okay. And that's it. I'm just trying to get out of the drop zone.
Yep.
Yeah.
That brings us to Fondra.
Alrighty. So I'm stuck on this beam. I can't see, and I have no rope.
Well, you can see one sort of dangling nearby. I'm sure you can jump to it.
I would like to inspect as best as I can whether by visual to see if there's somebody on it, and or can I see it moving as if someone is on it? I don't know if that has to be rolled out.
I'll give you a perception roll.
Okay.
You'll have chances of knowing.
That was actually pretty good. 29.
Okay, you can see one of them is moving about a little bit, so you think someone's probably on that one.
Yeah. So, how far away is the other one?
Oh, I'm sure it's within a jump. Just an athletics jump to get there.
It's not like I can like reach out kind of thing.
You can try reaching out.
Like, can I pretend feel the edge of whatever I'm on, and I can try to hold on to that to see if I can reach?
Well, as you feel, there's not really anything that feels easy to grip.
Okay. Okay, let's go for it.
But you can try. But the ropes seem to be just out of reach range of a basic reach.
Yep. So let's go ahead and try to jump, grab this rope.
If only you had the lunge feet.
If only. Yep. No. Whatever. Let's do it. Let's do it and be legends. Okay. Athletics roll to try to grab that rope. 15.
15. Okay, yes, you managed to grab the rope. And you hear another snap happen.
I figured. Yep.
Apparently these ropes weren't all fantastic in quality.
Apparently. Did you guys not treat your ropes properly?
These
You
weren't
have
their
to
ropes.
use yours. Yeah, I figured.
It was someone else's ropes and no one looked at the ropes.
They've probably been sitting out in the sun for a while.
And yes, you find yourself falling. Give me an acrobatics roll. 7. Okay, you come tumbling down.
Say that with confidence.
Unfortunately, Dooza has had Dooza's reaction this round.
Yeah, it's my worst quality.
Does that mean I'm getting someone's gonna actually follow me this time?
Probably.
Okay, so yes, next thing you know, you see a light below you as you smack right into it, falling at least 30 feet.
Yep. Go into the light.
Dealing both you and Dooza 15 points of damage.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Ow. Okay.
Meeting of the minds, they say.
Just want to put it out there.
Was I
I'm the
healed
one who
up?
went down first and I'm okay. So just put it out there. So, yeah.
Didn't the dude heal? No, because you had that fight with the guy who was.
No, yeah, so at the end of last session, I think I was on a total of 18 damage.
I had you down as 15. I know 18 damage was correct, yes.
Yeah, okay.
So that means
I
you're on
have
33.
Cool.
With drained
Now
too.
with the minus 10 to my max hit point, yeah.
Always fun to have those things.
Yeah.
Can I do
So
a-
I just
can I do a
wanted to
reaction
confirm, I
after
still
this,
haven't been healed. Has-
So, what you're calling a reaction there, Mark?
I want to do a reaction of, come on, dude, just catch him. Right, that comments out.
Okay, it's good to know you've used up your reaction for the round.
That's okay. I'm sure it won't ever hurt me in any sort of way.
Okay.
I survived a fall with the dog, so I think I'm okay so far.
Okay, so that was all my.
That was 2 of your actions. Well, technically 3. You felt around, you jumped, and then you fell. Okay, so that brings us to Willie. Everyone but you has descended.
How many ropes are left?
1.
Awesome.
The other one snapped just a moment ago.
I trust it.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one Parry took.
Third,
Yeah,
fabulous.
Parry doesn't weigh anywhere near as much as I do. He is feeble and weak.
Is it the one? Is it the one that Juza took, or did the one that Juza took already snap?
I believe that's the same one that Parry took.
Oh, good. If it held Doozer, it'll hold me. So placing my wayfinder in my mouth
Mm.
for somewhere to hold it and produce light, I climb down, hopefully without disadvantage.
Okay, give me a athletics check as you go. Not with disadvantage this time because you have been spent time watching everyone else fumble on their way down.
Fondra's a real good example of how not to do that.
4 with grace.
2 9s in a row, so 18.
18. Okay, so it ends up taking you all 3 actions to reach the bottom.
Okay.
But with the light from below as well as from you, it does give you some advantage on the way down.
Excellent. I do my best not to land on anyone, and I try to make a cool landing, just sort of drop down and go, and then sort of look around.
Okay, so you see the group has all made it to the bottom. It is a vaulted ceiling that rises above the height of your wayfinders. All the roof and the walls are all stained black, which you saw as you're coming through.
Yep.
So even if you could see it in the light, it's almost the same as if not seeing it in the light.
It's painted with
I was
Vanta
going to
black.
point out something. It's about now. Order says, hang on, Spikey. We'll throw a light down before anyone goes down.
I need to talk to somebody's grandma soon. I'll just put it out. I could forward after you done right now.
Then we got his last for the next round. He was still looking down on the left side.
Which brings us to Harry, and then Corda gets to have his go after being surprised by everything. Willie didn't even notice Corda was there. He was so focused on down the hole. It does help that Corda does blend with shadows a lot. So what is Parry doing now that, as far as you know, everyone's made it down?
Well, just in case we do the typical party fashion and separate the party, Harry will activate his Wayfinder.
Okay. Ding! Another light lights up down below. And at that point we move to Corda, who just happens to notice. He's the only one up there and everyone's left him behind.
Wait, what happened to my underlings? Did they follow?
Not yet.
So it's called out and the underlings.
Yep. But there is no light up there because Corda, did Corda have his Wayfinder going?
Yeah, Corda had his Wayfinder looking down the hole, saying, it looks deep.
In which case then you have the minions of Doomsday going, yes, that does look deep.
And then realising, finally catching up, that hang on, Bucky had volunteered to go down first, but apparently everyone either thinks it down or find out immediately. And apparently there's only one rope that's still worthwhile.
There is.
Is there anything up here to be tying ropes onto or securing ropes to?
There is some bits of wood sticking jaggedly out of the hole in the floor that you can attach to.
Oh, I will test one or two of those to try and find a good solid one. And
you notice that the beams seem to be about twice as thick as they appear to be. The lower half of the beams aren't visible.
Which possibly makes them a lot stronger. Okay, so while he's starting to tie up other ropes, are you guys all okay down there?
I'm good, thanks.
Do we hear Corda falling out?
I'll give you a perception roll.
Perception.
I better roll one, especially graphic order.
Hey, Cordo's not the one that's fallen down a hole. He's not the one that...
I gracefully fell by carrying a giant down with me. Wasn't that? We were carrying.
25.
Violence and Dooza both hear Corda clearly.
I got a 35.
As did Sparky. And Sparky also heard the comment of wait, I'll toss a light down.
Okay, I'm going to be quite aggressive with my comment now. Get your ass down here.
So how far down is it?
Let's get down here.
Um,
I'm not in the mood to argue.
what did Dooza estimate was about, what, 60, 65 feet?
Depending on what you hit, it felt like it was over 60 feet.
Oh. I'll yell that up. That was like just over like 60 feet down.
Corda will lash together a couple 50-foot ropes around one of the outcroppings. And
so how many ropes do you tie together?
Sorry?
How many ropes do you tie together?
Just two. Like I said, they're saying it's about 60 foot, and he's going for 2 50-foot ropes to tie together.
Okay. So, give you the athletics check, but you get advantage as you're doing the rope.
Well, okay, advantage.
Advantage because you're tying up the rope to your preferences.
Yeah. That's 9. The first roll was a 4, second roll was a 16. So that gives me an athletics of 25, I think. No, sorry, 28.
Okay, so you do manage to climb down quite swiftly, and then you find yourself at the end of the rope about 10 feet above the floor.
You guys said it was 60 foot. There was at least 90 foot of rope on this. Actually dropped down the last 10 foot. But,
I don't know how long it felt. I fell, so not a good judge of distance.
well, exactly. You were talking to Dooza and Dooza was like Sparky didn't actually give it exact at the time. Yeah.
Sparky's upset with the whole giant ride and Sparky down thing. So.
And then, yeah. So Cordo's taken time getting down. Obviously, I don't know if the others have been waiting for him to get down or they're off doing other things, but...
Okay, so...
the minions have stayed up there.
You do see the two ropes now start to move as the minions start to make their own way down.
Okay, this will be interesting.
Okay, so one of the ropes seems to snap.
Great.
And there's a cracking sound, and there's a drip of blood from out of the darkness above.
Ooh.
I was going to say that when Cordo noticed the boat cord was starting to move again, he was saying, well, okay, are we ready to, particularly the one that's fall 10 foot short, assuming the other rope does reach the bottom. It'd be under the one that was 10 foot short, which help the guy get down that last bit.
And as you buy that rope, I will give you a reflex saving throw as the other one seems to be coming down head first, having slipped off the rope.
And I'm going to find a bit of dice. Reflex, plus 11, 15.
15. Okay, so you manage to grab his ankles after his head strikes the ground.
He's a little bit taller than Cordo.
With a very loud cracking sound.
Dude, you killed my minion. How could you?
And then you see,
down the wrong rope.
and you see the last rope start to move as the final one actually makes it down the rope.
I will grab his legs to make it easier to do that last, like the guiding down the jump from the last 10 foot.
Can do the check over his the minion that Jeremy caught by the ankles.
Mhm.
Is he dead?
Looking at him, his head is looking at his butt.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, he's
The blood that splattered on Corda before he got to the bottom. I suspect his head was already missing.
Oh no,
before-
this is not the one that splattered.
Dooza's like, alright, he died. And goes to check the other guy to see what the hell he cut himself on, because it wasn't that hard to get down.
This guy has no cuts, and you can still feel the blood dripping down from up above.
So one didn't make it.
Yeah. So it would be reasonable to think that the guy that fell hit one of the outcroppings on the way down.
Oh, sorry.
And there's still blood dripping from the top. Would be
Yeah.
Corda's interpretation, whether it's correct or not, but that's what he's thinking happened.
Yeah, right.
So.
Looking over him, he seems to be doesn't have any major lacerations on him, and the blood is still dripping from above.
You look up and like sigh deeply. 'Cause you really don't want to go after this minion. Because they should be able to look after themselves, right?
Well, it's genuinely not the minions involved, it's something different.
Well, something different.
Cool.
There were
It's
three
great.
minions, Jeremy.
Sorry?
There were 3 minions, Jeremy.
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, I was gonna say there was 3, and I killed their leader, which was the 4th.
Yeah.
So you murdered one because you didn't catch him.
Just immediately.
Another one murdered himself because he can't climb, and this guy's fine. I've had the shoulder guy
It's the fact that
who's
the guy that's fine went down the road that Corda provided, whereas the 2 that died went down the road that had, like the previous 2, broken as good as 2 people was on the road at the same time.
I'm gonna pat the guy who's perfectly fine on the shoulder and just kind of say something along the lines of like survival of the fittest kind of deal.
He does a 2-arm flex for your amusement.
Perfect.
This is more about survival of the smartest. Or looking at the exploring by himself.
I don't think it's a case of necessarily smarter, just dumb luck.
That works too.
Okay, so while you guys are doing this, both Violence and Sparky are very surprised as right beside them the wall just starts to slide open and extreme heat starts pouring out of it.
Oh. Yeah, it's different.
So Sparky recognizes it as a dwarven style forge where they would melt ores in moments in this sort of environment.
Ooh.
And you start to see the room start to light up as forges along the length of the room start to open. And you realize this entire room is where you can melt things.
What's called, what was it, the Burning Throne? Wasn't that the...
Do I see like?
Gauntlet of Fury, I'm thinking something else.
So the whole room's like.
So this one is actually called the Forges of Wrath.
Ah.
You found the Grand Hall of Forges.
I'm so excited now. I'm not sure if it depends on the DM here. I just want to look at every single forge and see what every forge is like and just, be in full dwarf kind of.
Okay, give me a Fortitude saving throw as you do so.
Okay, you're missing the point, the fact that the extreme heat coming out of the first forge It's not the boat I'm looking at.
Uh,
They're
23.
all opening around us.
Okay, 23. As you're looking, you can feel that face in a turbine sort of feel. As you're having a good peer at the way this forge is done.
Oh, no, I'm fully understand this. This is like this pure dwarfness gleek here.
And you recognize that it seems to be some form of elemental inside the forge, looking like it's about to step out.
Ooh.
I kind of walk back towards the party.
And so it is now initiative for the party again.
Alright,
Everyone
Yeah.
but Sparky gets to do it as perception. What would Sparky like to do it as you've just seen something in the forge?
What would be equivalent?
reflex?
Yeah, reflex sounds right. Yeah. Thank you.
What did you get, Yesley?
14.
You said reflex, by the way. I have to not take the thank you back.
Well, you can choose a different one. I was just...
Well,
No, it wouldn't make a difference. The dice are the same. So, yeah.
so what did you get, Mark?
I got 17 with reflex. A 3 on the dice.
Ooh, ouch.
What is Duzar's?
29.
What is Violence's?
15.
What is Sparky's?
17.
What is Willie's?
A dirty 20.
What is Parry's?
30.
Oh, come on. I rolled an 18 on that.
He always has to beat it by one, just a little bit.
You have a high
I
perception.
do indeed.
Next up is Cordar. What is Cordar's initiative?
Hey, everyone's trying to bet slower than him, but no one's succeeded at 13.
Once again, quarter bringing up 3.
Well, that's right. Probably just caught I was distracted thinking about, okay, well, I might be able to get another rope to tie to the base of that one so people will be able to climb up. They kind of boost people up that last 10 feet all the time. But, why the hell did the party bring it down here when they weren't prepared for this?
Okay, so it is Parry up first. The room is starting to heat up very uncomfortably for you.
The room is starting to heat up very uncomfortably, is it?
You're actually sweating.
Oh. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your... So was that...
Give me a second, I've got the cantrip ready.
How am I feeling, Martin?
We'll get to you in a moment, Willie. I thought you'd like the suspense.
Ah, okay.
And we can only see 20 feet around us, is that right?
Well, at the moment, the entire room is lit up. You can see that down the far end of the room seem to have immense iron gates slightly ajar, with a charred body before the door.
Oh. We better get towards the iron gates, I assume.
That's bad.
Okay.
The iron gate is where the heat came from, isn't it?
No, the older walls to the north and south have 3 forges lighting up along the length of it.
Oh, crap.
Oh, sorry, no, 3 forges.
Yeah, three. So we've got 3 forges.
And the eastern wall also has a forge lighting up.
Oh.
So they're actual forges where you'd be working metal as opposed to crucibles where you would be purifying.
Pretty much, but you'd think that they have moved their ironworking gear from here, and this is probably where they just purify without their gear.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
That's bad.
Which does mean that they can burn away most impurities here.
Yes.
I'm sure Parry's pure, he'll be fine.
Yeah. Yes. You're muscle that it.
Pure evil.
So,
There you
what does where does Parry wish to dash?
So I only see forges and an iron gate, is that
Yep.
correct? I'm running towards the iron gate.
Okay, so you managed to make it in one action.
Cool. And the iron gate's closed?
Jar.
It is ajar.
Oh, it's ajar. Oh. I'm going to attempt to slip through the iron gate.
Okay, give me an acrobatics roll.
Acrobatics. We like acrobatics. 32.
Okay, you do this amazing slip through. As you move, finding yourself on the other side of the door, and then there's a click, followed by a clang as the door behind you shuts.
Oops.
A what?
Oh, alright. How could you?
Could you?
Hey, you know how we said we didn't want to split the party before?
Yeah.
Harry?
Harry?
I was looking at you.
But hey, I'm sure you know how to disable devices as we move on to
It's not a
Doomsday.
TPK because Parry's on the other side of the door now.
So, Doomsday, you're feeling a little hot in here, and you've just seen Parry escape and shut the door.
Bye.
No, every time I heard the click and a lot.
Well, you hear the clang, not the click.
Oh, I hear the clang. From
Harry
the
just-
door?
From the door as the
Just
door shut
closed the door
behind him.
behind him.
Yep.
Can I try me funny? I'm gonna do a flogger.
You're going to try and break the door.
He's gonna try and break the door.
Okay, you run up to the door as an action. Give me an athletics as you throw your weight against moving the door.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. Maybe not. Probably, 22?
22, you pull mightily on the door. You're feeling all your muscles bunch and gather. And you feel like you're doing a Dragon Ball Z impression of powering up. Lots of noise, very little effort.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, we're going to come back 3 sessions later and Dooz is still going to
Yeah,
be
just
still.
will be powered up in like little potions and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have an action left. You wish to continue trying to power up on the door.
I will continue to try and power up on it. Come on, good dice. You can be good. You be good dice. Bad dice. It's pretty dice. It is plus athletics, isn't it? That's slightly better. 31!
31. Okay, so as you start pulling at it, you start hearing popping all through your joints. As you seem to have done a superhuman effort on pulling the door, just that your body can't keep up with the demands you're putting on it.
Oh.
And you hear a very big snap somewhere in one of your tendons. Which arm?
Left.
Okay, so your left arm just drops limply to your side.
Is that okay? Because you've only got to flex one arm, don't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, wow.
Basically,
Fondra, welcome to medicine with this party.
you've just been trying to wrench open an immovable object.
Yep.
I had to try.
I was going to heal you next round, but I don't think I should now.
That's okay, you can heal that in place.
I don't want to.
And that brings us to Willie. Willie, yeah, it's getting very bright in here.
Oh. Okay. Everyone's running towards the door, so why not? I'll run towards the door.
Yep. You see this big bulge on Doozer's arm.
Yeah, I that doesn't interest me much at the moment. The dead body.
Yep.
I'm searching it and trying to get what I can out of it, as in information and or interesting things.
Okay, his armor seems to have withstood the cindering of him, as did a longsword he's lying on top of.
Okay. I'll the longsword's easy, so I'll are there any like pockets or anything else that or is it all sort of crisped up nicely?
As you start looking for pockets, you realise most of it just seems to blow away as he has been quite well charred.
Okay. So basically I'll take the armor and the sword, and that's probably my go.
Okay. So Willie has the armor and the sword.
Yoink, this is mine.
Okay, so Sparky, it's getting a bit hot in here.
I'd like to make it to the door as well.
Okay, yes, you reach the door in 2 actions.
Then I see Doozer with a really ugly kind of arm. I'm going to see if I can unlock this door.
Okay, give me a... I think that will be a perception roll for you to try to find how to unlock it.
Gotcha. 28.
Yes, you know these doors. The keyhole's on the other side.
And I have a free action. Harry, please open the door.
Okay.
Harry, I won't until my turn.
Okay, right at that point, as Sparky goes, Parry, please open the door. You see what appear to be firewolves stepping out of the forges.
Cool.
Firewolves.
Yep.
Oh,
That could be hellhounds.
I have an idea. I have an idea.
Oh no.
This is gonna be great.
With your
The
one
animal
arm.
puppies.
With my one arm.
No, you're not going to add. You're not going to. No! No!
Well, Parry's not there. He can't stop.
Exactly, you can't stop me.
You're not going to animal handle these.
I'm gonna animal handle these dudes.
Okay, so it's now Violence's turn. It's feeling it's feeling slightly uncomfortable, but because of your nature, not as bad as it is for everyone else.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Is there a wolf stepping out of the forge directly in front of me?
There is. It's looking right at you.
Is it growling or anything, or is it just...
Hard to tell because it spent its round manifesting.
Okay. Can I get a knowledge check on this?
You can. Which knowledge check would you like to use?
I'm just thinking... An elemental, which makes me think Arcana is probably the better way to go. Yeah. So that would be a 28.
A 28. I'm just having to look up my list of all the different types. So I did have it all available at one stage. Because each type has their own specific check.
Right.
There we go, creatures. Okay, so you did Arcana, is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
I did.
Okay, and what was your DC?
It was 28.
28. So that will definitely identify them for you. Okay, so you definitely do recognize it as a living elemental of fire that is fairly tough for what you can go up against. It will definitely challenge the party. Each one is pretty much a party challenge.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
And there are 3 of them.
Yep. So don't fight it if we don't have to.
Well, you could technically win against them. It's just that 3 together makes it a hard challenge instead of just a what you'd expect to be able to easily defeat.
Yeah. Okay.
You also recognize that if they howl, they can literally burn cinders off most people.
Cool.
Their howls are similar to what what you expect from many of the other fiendish creatures, but these are pure elementals.
Well, fiendish creatures.
They're pure elemental, not fiends. So that's your first action. What would you like to do with your next 2 actions? But technically, as a secret check, I probably should have done the check for you.
Alright, let's... Let's see. Command.
Yes, the one thing that they really did leave off here on their thing is what is secret checks.
Oh, yeah, that would be handy to have on there.
Because secret checks are done by the players.
Yeah.
Means I should really stick one of these things in the check section. So what are you doing next, Izzy?
I am going to cast command.
Yep.
And trying to think what the best command would be for it. Or is it? I don't just put it to sleep. I should just be putting it to sleep. Sleep is my best. I think sleep is my best option. Let's just go to sleep.
Do you have enough actions left to do sleep?
I've only used 1 action, right? And sleep's 2 actions.
That's what I was asking.
Yep. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And if there's any others within 5 foot feet of me, I'm guessing I'll get hit too, but it's alright. Yeah, let's go for, I will cast Sleep. There will also be an effect from Toskia, which is that's only for a heck. Sleep's not on axis. That's okay. Yeah, so I'll cast Sleep.
You'll only be able to affect one creature.
Yeah, because it's the only one within range.
Yes.
Yep, that's fine.
And it has a will saving throw.
Yep.
Oh no! Do you guys see that on camera? Oh no, it's just on camera. There you go.
God. Alright. Okay.
Okay, so You think you misinterpreted your spell as it's still just looking at you.
Okay. I'll skip. Any suggestions?
Okay, so now Fondra.
So we've just seen them manifest.
Manifest, you've seen Violence throw a spell at it that didn't seem to work.
Excellent.
Yeah.
The disappointment for me was when you said, "Oh, look at that!" You laughed and looked at the dice.
Yeah.
The one that was visible on the camera at the time was the one.
Yeah, I know.
Just to make you feel a bit better, I'll move that one off.
There we go. They haven't started growling, and then they just manifested and stuff.
Don't worry, that'll happen soon.
I know it'll happen in a sec. Fondra's gonna. I don't do the jokingly said it, but Fondra's gonna try to handle to keep them calm.
Okay.
It's a terrible plan, but we're gonna.
You
go
can see how well you can handle the animals.
It'll be nature.
I wouldn't advise packing them.
Yeah, nature check.
Who's the good puppy?
Come on, good puppies. 28.
Okay, and what are you commanding it to do?
Commanding them to stay calm and don't move.
Okay, so you think you've managed to get through to one of them
Okay.
as it's just looking at you. But then again, someone casts a spell and it's just looking at them.
Yeah.
Hard to tell.
Exactly. I figured. We're staying calm.
But you can also attempt to do that on the other two.
Other two.
Oh, sorry, there was 6 that come out, so that means technically you could do it on
3. Okay.
3 on each side.
Oh, okay. So I can do it again 2 more times, essentially?
You can do it 2 more times, yes, and 2 different ones.
On 2 different ones. I will try my best. 24, and then... Ooh, not 20, so that would make it 30 upgraded.
30 upgrades. So yes, you have 3 of them that you seem to have told to just sit.
Just sit, stay.
As we move over to Cordar, who has just watched all this happen.
How far away is it to the Iron Gate?
It is about 30 feet movement.
Okay. Cordar will basically ready his shield, hitting the fact that they're not necessarily all attacking immediately. He will basically, he won't draw his sword yet, but he's got his hand on his sword, and basically will be backing towards the gate, saying, "Just everyone get together at the gate, get back to the wall."
Man, you're feeling...
Get that door open because it's getting bloody hot in here.
Yes, you are definitely feeling it heat up. Metal that you're holding feels a lot hotter than it was.
Cordar has got the potential advantage, or at least slight advantage, of the Endure Element spell from his sword each day. So, yeah. So he can handle... he can handle severe heat without any concern at the moment, but not extreme heat. So I'm expecting it's going to hit extreme or higher fairly quickly, if it's not already, but...
Yeah. Okay, and so that brings us to a new round as we have Parry on the other side of the door.
And so Cordar was basically moved to the door with the others, but keeping the dogs between the others and keeping himself between the dogs and the others.
Did Harry hear Sparky on the other side of the metal door?
Perception roll.
Perception roll. 32.
Yep, you do hear Sparky saying something. It's up to you if you actually paid attention to what he said. What she said.
I probably paid attention to what was
Yeah,
on.
come on. I've got his face burden on my bloody chest. He definitely pays attention. Come on.
Well, you kind of hope that, irrespective of whether he heard what Sparky said or understood it, the idea of he's suddenly on the side of a closed door, probably he'd try and open it, but it's closed unexpectedly.
Yes.
And you do see opposite the door is a statue that resembles the face in the mountain.
Ooh.
And there is also passageways that go north and south. So Parry has many options right now.
I was about to say, why have you dangled shiny things in front of Parry?
Because it is perfectly appropriate.
Yep. Parry's going to attempt to unlock the door.
Okay. You look at the door. Give me a perception roll as you look at the door.
Perception roll as I look at the door.
Just a quick question. Did Doozer's minions stay with Doozer?
They did.
Yeah. Well, the only one left here.
Yeah, the one alive.
Yeah.
30 or what?
Okay, having a good look at the door, it's looking like it's starting to heat up. And you don't see that there are any keyholes or levers or bars. But then you do notice that the statue behind you does appear to have a hinged mouth.
A hinged mouth. I guess I'll...
eat you with.
Pull it. Do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
I'll pull the hinge on the mouth.
Well, you spend your second action
Yeah.
moving over to the statue.
Yeah.
And third action, yes, give me a... You'll be doing a disabled device check, technically.
Would that be...
Thievery, I believe.
Thievery? Yeah, I was about to say thievery.
Yeah.
Let's make sure. It's not like a thievery thing.
So what's your thievery check?
My thievery check is...
Are you trained in thievery, by the way?
No, I am not, actually.
Okay, in which case then it will be a different check.
It'll be a different check.
Yes,
Okay.
because you can't do the disable unless you're trained in it.
Oh,
So it's going to be an athletics check.
an athletics check, even worse.
Well, the DC is probably also significantly higher too.
Oh, probably. $26.
Okay, so there is a cracking sound as you break the jaw mechanism.
Uh-oh.
No.
And you find falling into your hands 3 fire opals.
3 fire opals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hey, you found some treasure.
Yeah, good stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with this to open the door.
You do see that the jaw was wired to some sort of mechanism inside the statue. But that's the end of your turn. As we move over to Duza.
Well, I'll get some cloth or something out of my backpack as my first action. Wrap up my now damaged arm as my second action. And as my third action, I wanna give this a try. Can I do it?
Get the dog under control.
Sorry, Gabe, what was you saying, Em?
Can I do an animal handling roll on the fire doggies
Sure.
to try and like appease them or like calm
It
them
was
down?
working for overtime. Or when thought I'd say help get the dog under control, he was probably also thinking about the two puppies that were starting this whole thing by pushing someone off a leg.
I mean, we were coming down here anyway, right? We just sped up the process.
Yes, thereby putting the whole party literally into the fire.
Yes. So is it possible to do an animal handling?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Cool. Animal handling. Or it's nature, isn't it?
It is. It is nature.
30.
Should I get doing it? I'm not thinking.
It seems to be paying attention to you. As we move over to Willie, you now have your sword and your armor.
How much luck is Sparky having with the door?
Not much.
Yeah, all I said was the lock's on the other side. Oh, I can't see a way to open it from my side.
Okay.
And Doozer's not broken his arm. He's snapped a tendon or a muscle or pulled a muscle or something. Trying to wrench it open from this side.
Okay. Is the rope still there?
The rope is still there.
I move over to the rope.
If the rope is back where people gone to, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine, go. Like this.
Okay, as you run to the rope, give me a perception roll.
You know my perception is terrible.
I know.
Oh no, a 19 on the dice, so 28.
Okay, just as you get to the rope, you do notice that there is what appears to be a lever in the far furnace.
Oh really? Okay, my plan was to run over and tie the armor to the rope and then climb the rope, pull the armor up. But I change my tactic and I move over to the lever and I pull it.
So it's probably a good thing you changed your mind because the rope's dangling 10 feet off the ground. So
hey, I'm seven. Well, yeah, okay, that would be fun, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Okay, so you reach it and you pull the lever.
I do.
You see all the furnaces start to shut.
I take my hand out of the furnace, and I guess that's probably the end of my 3 turns, three actions.
And as the furnace is cut off, the entire room goes dark.
Lucky we've still got our wayfinders on.
And the wayfinders all blink off in that moment.
Oh shit!
The elemental wolves
Fire puppy's still
get a
giving
chance
off
to jump
light.
back into there.
You don't know. The room just went dark.
Oh, great.
Oh, so the elemental walls do not appear to be on fire.
They were made out of flame.
Yeah.
Sparky, it's your turn.
It's now dark.
You can
Is the
hear
door like-
you can hear the crackling of a fire elemental in the room, or more.
Okay, since the lights are going off in the forges, does the door feel like it's closed still, or is it open? Can I have a check of it again?
Okay, yes. What are you gonna do?
Just rattle it, see if it's open.
Give me a athletics roll.
I'm not looking to fully pull it off the hinges, I just want to make sure it's open, if that makes sense. Well, that's a 8 downgraded.
Okay, so you grab something and shake it about. Dooz's sore arm has just been grabbed.
Okay, I've got a couple of beating here now. Okay. Oh, sorry. I see if I can click my wayfinder. I need some light.
Okay, you click it on, and yes, you see to have moved that lump on Dooz's arm into a different point.
Oh, sorry. And then I try the actual door. Okay. See if it's open.
Okay, athletics roll.
Okay. That's a 17. I want to see if the door just now open or unlocked itself.
Okay, you seem to be able to pull it towards you.
Door's open!
But you only get at a slight gap in there as cold air starts rushing into your face.
Okay. I'm getting the door open. I need help. That's my turn.
Okay. Next up is puppies. Okay, so there's the sound of fire on fire and popping of wood, and almost sounds as if logs are burning in the room.
Is that all happening outside the light range of Sparky's Wayfinder?
It is. And then it is Violence's go.
Violence will activate her Wayfinder.
Okay, the puppy that you're talking to is now right in front of you, almost right up to your nose.
Well, alright. Given the example the rest of the party's set, I'm gonna try to talk my way out of this, I guess, and make a friend.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what we got.
Puppies.
See, there's no enemies if you make
elemental
friends.
puppies.
Alright. As my score, I think that's a 30 upgraded.
Okay, you seem to have made a really nice friend. He even feels quite nice to pat the flame.
Aww, that's adorable. I'll give him a nice scratch on his ears.
Your clothing doesn't like it, but your hand's perfectly fine.
That's fine. Clothing can be replaced. Puppies are awesome.
Okay, fine.
Yep.
So that is one action for you to do that. What do you want? Two actions actually. What do you want to do for your last action?
Let's see if I can.
Say there should be one more puppy that isn't a friend.
Mm-hmm.
But that's if Violence can see them.
I don't know if I can see them, but I'm gonna see if the puppy can come with me towards the door. Because either it will can help us, or because maybe it can knock through the door.
Well, you can give it another command in that case.
Yep. Alright, I'll see if it will follow me. Uh, 18.
Okay. Well, you have told it to follow, but you can't move at the same time.
Sure.
So you have to wait until your next action to see if it is actually going to follow you.
Okay.
Which brings us to Fundra. You now have a lot of darkness around you.
Yes, I would
You
like
can see 2 bits of light popping up in the room.
I'll turn on my Wayfinder as my first action. With that, am I able to see presumably 3 puppies?
You can see 3 puppies.
Okay. And they're still just kind of staring.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to look around where everybody else is. And I guess try to say to everybody, make it to the gate. And then with that...
Well, there's only 3 people not at the gate.
Yeah, I want to tell them get to the gate.
You're one of the people.
Yeah, you're one of the 3.
Well, my goal is actually, like, I want everybody else to get to the gate first, and then I'll...
Yeah.
Yeah, so I will give the command of sit, stay.
You've already told them to stay.
I did. So I told them to stay, and then I guess I will try to make my way towards the gate slowly, backing up so that I can continue to watch the puppies, I guess.
Okay. As you back up, halfway there you find a puppy you haven't looked at before in your way.
Yep. So I would say, good puppy. Is that puppy looking at anybody in particular?
Yeah, you.
Okay.
You've moved into its space.
Dude. Animal handling, good puppy, I guess. 18.
18. It doesn't seem to be lashing out at you.
I take it.
You've got 1 action left.
I will walk around that puppy more towards the gate.
Okay, you reach the gate. Which brings us to Quarter. There is a slight gap you can probably squeeze through.
I will try and pull the gate open wider so people can actually get through.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Yeah. 13 with my plus 12.
You need different dice.
Okay, so just as you
different dice.
Just as you reach for the door, Dooza seems to get between you and the door.
Oh, not again.
Wait, I can do it? Okay.
Well, you are right at where the door meets.
Well, I mean, I had my arm violently jangled.
In one direction, and now it's yanked in the other direction.
Yeah.
I'm sure 2 yanks make a right.
Yeah, totally.
Maybe a right angle.
Please open the door then if you're not going to let other people get to it. And then I will basically leave it to do to open the door and maintain watch on the puppy to ensure they're not coming forward, getting closer, and have the shield ready to descend when needed.
Okay, and that brings us to parry. What does parry do?
Harry. Harry wants to investigate the mechanism that he broke.
Sure. Give me a perception roll as you start looking at it.
Yeah. 33 upgraded.
Okay, looking at it, there are a lot of cogs and wires in here stretching out back into the statue itself and down into the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You're sure that there was a action you had to do with the statue to actually activate the mouth.
Of course.
and it probably would have activated other things at the same time.
Yeah.
But of course, you bypassed all that. You just broke the mouth open.
So wait, it's bypassed?
Well, you bypassed
Wow.
whatever other activations happen when the mouth normally opens.
Oh.
Yeah. Bypass is one word. Destroyed would be another word.
Is the I'm about to find out. Is the iron door still shut?
It is slightly open. Do you want to go over and help?
Yes.
As you walk over, give me a perception roll.
Perception. 28.
Okay, you're just about to put your foot down on the pressure plate again.
Oh, that's right. Okay, let's not do that. Parry.
Would have been an interesting for a low roll on that one.
Yes, it would have been. Parry will go around the pressure plate.
Yep.
Or over, or basically not trigger it, and help open the door.
Okay, give me an athletics check.
Athletics. $24.
Okay, you managed to make it easily squeezable by a medium creature.
Medium creature, so most of the party.
Yep.
Alright.
Of all of the party? I don't think any of us are large.
Dude, you put on a few pounds, okay? Just
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, I know, that's your dependent hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
And Dooza.
Yep.
You do notice that your fingers of your left arm seem to be looking a bit black.
Oof.
Who's our resident healer again?
I can help. Probably.
No. The answer is the party remains silent.
Healer? What healer?
Yeah.
We don't need no healer.
I know.
I
I
can,
can heal damage. I'm not sure about tendons, but I can heal damage.
I was gonna say I could heal damage, but I'm not gonna fix your arm.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah.
Would
You
half
try to
medicine
somewhat safe.
It is a medicine.
Okay, so yeah, I could do medicine, or me or Sparky are actually pretty good at that, but we'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now that I see the door is open, I'll get me and my dogs through, and yeah, I guess. Can I inspect my own arm? I don't think I can do much though.
Not in here with everyone jostling about and people grabbing your arm.
Yeah, no. That probably didn't help.
No. Yeah, I don't think there's really much I can do right now.
Okay, so you squeeze through. Give me a perception check for Dooza, then for Giant, and then for Poppy.
Did Harry tell us that there's a pressure plate?
He did not. I was waiting for it.
Of course he didn't.
Yeah, I was actually going to go disable the pressure point when I got my next turn, but no, I don't think I'll make it.
25 for Duzal. Perception. Actually, does my perception make it?
I believe your perception does make it.
Okay. I'm going to direct my dogs around the plate. Do they still do the roll?
Okay, so directing your dogs, each one will be in action.
One of their action, or directing both of them?
Each direct getting one around will be an action on you because you can't have them both move at the same time without activating the trap.
Oh, right. Okay.
So that's 2 of your actions to get the poppies around the trap.
Yeah. As a free action, I'll use my 3 words to say...
It's a trap!
Trap on floor. So the party now knows that there is a trap on the floor. Don't blame me if anything goes wrong. I'm gonna go hide in the corner.
So do you go through the door?
I thought I squeezed through first,
That's right.
which is why I spotted the trap.
Well, that means you're currently in the doorway, as that was where you found the trap and stopped.
Oh, okay. I'm in the doorway. Okay. Oh, at least I'm still the party with the trap in now. And I'm protecting the trap.
And Willie is up.
I'm doing my job.
You can see that Dooza has half gotten out of the room.
I'll stay where I am.
Okay.
Just on the off chance that one of my less intelligent and or competent teammates sets the trap off again.
Do you wish to give yourself some light just so you can see what's going on? Because currently you're in darkness.
So my wayfinder's not working?
Your wayfinder switched off when you triggered the lever.
Try turning it back on again?
It just lights back up again.
Oh.
So basically a darkness spell more powerful than your wayfinder spell shut it down.
Oh. Okay. Well, as long as it's working. But yeah, I'll stand there and wait for the rest of the party to exit, and then I will follow after them eventually.
Okay, Sparky.
You know, Martin, you're destroying all the tropes of a horror movie. Taking the port is not supposed to make it light up again.
It's encouraging, Jeremy. You should know that. Let's survive another month. Now, if Dude's in the doorway...
You can still squeeze past Dooza.
No, can I squeeze enough to disable the trap, the pressure plate?
Not while standing in the doorway squeezing.
So if I go through and then without tripping the pressure plate, can I do it my next turn after that?
That will depend on how good you are at making the acrobatics check to get through.
Oh, okay. Nothing will go wrong here. It's perfect. Okay.
Can't you open the door, like, more?
I'm not really strong rogue, okay? I might be a dwarf, but
I don't, no, I'm looking at Willie here.
Yeah, but
Be one of the other strong people in the group.
yeah.
On the other side of the room.
On the other
Willie's
side,
on the other side of the chamber.
Yeah,
he
from like
couldn't-
60 feet away, I'm going to open the door wider. Yeah, that's
Not 60 feet. You're like 30 feet into a room.
No, he's basically...
30 feet. My arms are real long then, huh?
He's about 70 feet away from you.
Oh, is he? Okay,
Yeah.
I
You
didn't
went
think
the other
he
way.
was that far away.
On the exact opposite side of the room.
The other side of the chamber.
Oh, it was the other side of the chamber. I thought it was just on like the other wall. Sorry.
The one with the single fireplace.
Yes.
21
Oh,
on
the one with the
acrobatics, Martin.
single fireplace. Okay.
And what you
right.
get, Mark?
21 on acrobatics.
Okay, you managed to slide through and not set the trap off.
Okay, disable the trap pressure plate now.
Okay, give me a... Give me a disable device check.
It should be a
I feel like I should apologize to Willie now because I didn't realize it was actually that far away.
Okay, I'll go that way. Metal dice is pretty hard to see. No, it's 8, not a 20, that's good. That is 22.
22. Okay. You look at it and going, no, that's not right. And that's the end of your turn.
Shit.
It's a double action to disable a device.
Oh, no, I know that, but it's just more that, yeah, it's damn dice. Yeah, dice charge.
Okay. So, it is now Violence's turn. Do you wish to continue on to the door? Because you commanded it to follow. Hello, Izzy. Can't really hear you at the moment, Izzy, if you're there. So we shall come back to you and move on to Fundra.
So things open. They said there's a trap on the floor.
And Sparky's on it. Literally. Is this where you turn yourself into a cat and just goes through past them all?
Yeah, I know, right? It's very tempting at this stage.
I would not recommend turning yourself into a cat after you've just made the puppies quiet.
I was about to say cat with fire dogs. This sounds like a recipe for disaster.
It's entirely intentional. I would like to hold my action. I want to wait until everybody else goes through. And I did choose that word carefully. I want to wait until everybody else goes through.
Okay, quarter. The doorway seems to be rather full at the moment.
Well,
But
there's no immediate threat happening.
Sparky has moved out of the way so you can reach the door fully.
Yeah, no, but there's no immediate threat happening right now. So we'll wait and people do their jobs.
Okay. So, Parry, back to you.
Back to Parry. Alright, so Sparky's literally stepping on the pressure plate at the moment.
Well, across the pressure plate, trying to shut it down.
Oh, okay. Okay then.
Sorry, just while Josh makes his mind up. I just need to go to the toilet, so when it's my turn, I'm gonna make my way further into the room and like sit in the corner and hope that one of the other party members will come and have a look at my arm.
Okay, so Parry is going to probably walk back to the statue and not trigger the pressure plate.
Okay.
What I'm going to ask to do a free action of those who are actually in the room saying, are there actions from this room?
I believe you'll get a yes from Parry as the only one who's actually looked.
Okay. I just feel that like the party make a lot of effort to try and get into this room. Understandably, it was to escape the heat and the dogs initially, but so if there was nowhere to go up in that room, then there's not much point going much further necessarily. So.
Yes, there are pathways.
Okay. Now we're up to Duzo squeezes through finally and sits down. And Willie, what does Willie want to do? Wait and see what happens?
I'm waiting until sort of the whole team have gone through the door before I move away.
Apparently there's a few people doing that, so there'll be an interesting wait. And Sparky, you get to do a disable device again.
Okay. New dice. Oh, fuck me. 17.
17. Okay, you almost triggered the device.
Oof.
I don't like the next turn again, aren't
You got one action left. What would you like to do with your last action?
Swear profusely.
Yes, you use quite a few choice terms, and you hear some clapping in the back of your mind. Apparently, someone approves.
Yeah, thanks for the encouragement, man. Appreciate that. So that's okay.
Well, you're not exactly sure who's approving, but hey, you do have a few people who you have your attention of.
Yes, that's fair enough.
Okay, so that brings us back to violence. There's a lot of people holding to see what happens next. Do we have an Izzy? I think we do not. So I'm believing Fondra, Corda, and Willie are still holding?
I was gonna say, we're holding, I'm on my action. I would encourage the other guys to go through while I hold off the dogs.
So, Corda's just saying, so, are we clear to go through yet, Sparky?
A few swear words come back your direction saying, get in there.
Okay.
Well, can we go round it?
I don't know. Is it because it's right across the whole kind of thing?
It is. If someone squeezes through badly, they'll land on it.
Yeah. No. I think just to make sure, I don't want to trap you in there with your new friends.
So give me another disabled device roll for Sparky, as Sparky is hoping for the best.
28.
Okay, third time's the charm, apparently, as you hear a click, and then the door that was sort of only partially open opens all the way.
Okay. I'll go up to where Doozer is, and on next round I'm going to try to heal up.
Okay, and you all manage...
Can I do a free action saying, it's clear?
I'd like to say, if the door's fully open, I'm assuming Corda can see that it's apparently clear.
And you can see where the floor has been modified to disarm the trap.
I will signal the others that to be clear to go through as he goes inside.
Everyone go through?
Fondra will be last and try to keep the puppies on the other side. The fire puppies on the other side.
You do realise without the furnaces there, they seem to be slowly blowing out.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And I don't know if we can necessarily close the door on them anyway, so...
Yeah.
They don't last more than 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah, no, I figured.
Okay, so...
There were such good fire puppies.
Well, I'm sure you can summon some later.
One was called Smokey. One was called Blaze.
I'm sure one was called Chow.
Yes, one was called Char.
And so, yes, Sparky gets to do his medicine roll. Well, her medicine roll, I mean, on Doozer.
That's okay, I've got good medicine.
You are trained in medicine, aren't you?
Good expert, I think.
Perry wants to have a go too.
This is Harry, the filthiest looking author.
Don't care, I'm still doing it.
Apparently that was a come hither look.
Yep.
I've rolled a 1.
No!
Can you please do some rerolls to do this side of me?
Is there any rerolls available, Martin, please? I feel guilty.
Technically, no, we have no rerolls on the table today. Because it was the last day.
Oh no, you're going to do this over the table. Great.
Perry's done a good medicine roll.
Okay, so as Perry comes over, you see as apparently Sparky is looking like he's trying to reset a broken arm by re-breaking it.
Can I also get a whack across the back of the head from Doozer from the other arm at the same time? I think I deserve that. It's fine.
Just do it like reflectively punch poor Sparky's lights out.
Yeah, okay, that sounds fair. That sounds fair enough.
And
Perry rolled 30 on the medicine roll.
okay, so with a 30, you do realise you have to reset the broken arm and fix the tendons that had been pulled off before you cast the healing spell on it.
Yeah. So basically surgery.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Sparky's punched across the other side of the wall. Okay, gotcha.
So just to be clear, my arm wasn't broken.
No, it
Not
wasn't
before.
broken before.
No. It's now broken.
It's now broken.
I kind of try not to keep eye contact with Doozer at the moment. I think that's a fair call.
You will see Fondra writing in her book, looking pointedly at Sparky.
Oh.
Now that things have settled down, could I have the question? So, why did everyone jump down a dark hole?
I point.
Because all my friends were doing it.
Doozer points to Sparky and was like,
Yeah.
he tripped over
Sparky
with my
said
dog.
Sparky said you were going to go down first to check the way.
Yeah, and then he managed to trip down there with my dog.
And that answers the age-old fable. Well, if your kids jumped off a bridge, would you do it? Yes.
I was about to say up in the fat giant, then I look at Doozer who gives me the eye about to kill you, and I say nothing. Okay?
Because that from my perspective, that might justify Doozer. Doesn't explain the rest.
Well, once Doozer went down, everyone thought it was such a great idea, I'm sure.
Yeah. While everyone's bickering while we're down here, Parry is actually trying to focus and fix Doozer's arm.
Yeah, well, Paul and I are looking at the were they open passages or were they doorways? Doors.
Okay, so there are passageways to the north and south. There's a broken statue to the west, and the slightly steaming metal doors to the east.
Mm-hmm.
When I was looking at particularly the broken passages, but also possibly the doors and the steaming doors, to see if there's any evidence of recent traffic, to where the Marco, whatever his name was, Marcus Alec or whatever, might have travelled.
So,
And or basically looking down the passages, making certain nothing's about to come down them.
so nobody thanked Willie for saving everyone's lives.
Not a single
That's pretty
person.
cold. That's cold. That's just terrible. What the hell is wrong with you people? Who raised you?
Well, to be honest, Parry had no idea what you did, so Parry doesn't thank you for.
Well, you locked the door behind you, so.
Oh yeah, and I love how no one's even batted an eyelid at that. Everyone's just gone typical Parry trying to kill the party.
Well, the problem is, from Cornar's perspective, after everyone jumped down the hole unnecessarily, there were no further comments needed. Everything on.
Corner's like, here we go again. It's the meme of just like, yep, that's me.
And it
Wondering
looks
how I got here.
So
survival roll for quarter.
Survival roll.
So Parry,
Hey, I got a double figures.
Way!
Double figures. Which gives a survival of 18.
Okay, yes, you can see tracks in the last 24 hours had gone south.
Okay.
Parry,
Yes.
are either of these two items magical?
This is how he's still trying to work with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how broken arm. I'm focusing on a broken. I love how I'm focusing on a broken arm, and then Willie's just like in the corner of my eye. Are these magical?
When you're finished, can you tell me if they're magical? Because I don't want to lug them around for no apparent reason.
Okay.
I also, like, once Perry is done with that, I want to do a 3-action level 1 heal for both Duza and me. So people.
Well, literally, you can spend. It's going to take him about half an hour to do that.
Yeah, so I'll wait.
Each of you can do a medicine roll on people to heal them without spending spells.
Let's do that.
Because that is what Pathfinder's about: is
Doing
people
medicine
actually doing
instead.
medicine
Yeah.
and not just using magic.
I would like to use. Does anybody else have damage other than me and Duzo?
Cordar's got 12 damage.
I'll do a medicine check on Connor first.
I've got a bruise too.
I'm already working on sinew one arm. I need.
19.
19. Okay, so you can heal 2d8 on Corda.
Okay.
6 points of damage healed on Corda.
Is that likely, or is it potentially that the notice that Corda might be breathing a bit more profusely than the...
Hard to tell with everyone else because you're not actually showing any symptoms yet.
No, cover that.
Have to be 24 hours after and you failed the saving throw for anyone to notice.
And then
Cool.
Perry's busy. I would do a medicine check on myself.
You can do it on yourself.
17.
That's also 2d8.
13.
Okay, so yes, leaving yourself 2. And you can potentially also do some healing on Duzar while Parry's doing surgery.
Okay.
Yep.
That is 25.
Okay, so that means you actually get to roll 48.
So that is.
Sparky attempting any healing in this half hour?
Sparky's got a sword cheek and very sad. Okay.
21.
21, leaving Duzar with 12 points left to heal.
Okay.
So yes, seems that Fondra has done the healing load while Parry is doing the intense surgery.
Yeah.
And Sparky's trying to figure out what she did wrong.
Yes.
That's right, yeah, that's what I'm that.
Poor
I
Sparky.
have a bruise cheek at the moment.
And while you're sitting down, you're hearing in the back of your head like a cheer scrug going, Sparky, Sparky, Sparky. Apparently they like the fact that you broke Deuce's arm.
Oh.
Wait, does that mean my minion is now following Sparky?
This feels like another Pinnacle. So much. Okay.
Well, Pinwinkle went down the lost path. Let's see what path you go down.
I don't know yet. Okay. Okay. I get up after having my sulk and I look around and look at Cordar going. So which way do we go?
Okay. It looked like there's some evidence that someone's gone down the car passageway recently. That will appear to be the way to go.
Okay. Do you want to go check it out first and then get to come down? Okay.
Split the party. I'm sure it's fine.
How far can we see down that passageway?
You can see within 20 feet of your light radius.
Could be, well, it'd be normally 40, wouldn't it?
Normally 40, but you can see within 20 feet of your light radius.
Okay, right, yeah. The light's normally a 20-foot bright and not 20-foot dim with low light. It could be 40-foot bright.
So you've got 20 foot bright, and then it's complete darkness.
Dark unexpectedly. Yeah, no, happy with that. But it goes in a straight line for 20 foot then. There's no other markings or anything like that.
Well, as you look closer, you realise that there's actually an open door on that passageway.
Okay. Are we talking a 10-foot wide passage?
A 5 foot wide passage. And a 5 foot wide passage to the north.
Okay. Well, Sparky can go in front, and Cordar coming along immediately behind to at least go to the door and have a look in the door. Well, we're sitting around for half an hour. We don't want something immediately on us in that sort of way.
Well, you've already had your half an hour break by this stage.
Okay.
I believe you were basically doing the protect the party while everyone took a breather.
Yep. Okay, that's right. Yeah. All good.
Doozer can now lift his arm about halfway. I'm sure with a little more surgery and repairs it will work fine.
Yeah, well, at least I can, somewhat use it now, but I will probably try to avoid doing actual combat with it. Because that will probably just hurt a lot.
Or snap it again.
Or snap it again. Juicer is now living up to his namesake of Flex on arm.
Did Fondra put the arm in a sling? Encourage not using it?
Perry was doing the surgery part of it. So.
Oh,
Yep.
Perry, sorry, yeah.
Yep.
And did you put the correct arm in a sling?
Yeah. Do you want me to do another medicine roll?
Oh no, I just thought I'd ask because I know Perry and sometimes he does tie the other arm up.
Well, he might have got a bit distracted by the idea there might be magical items to look at.
Sometimes Perry just likes having both arms tied up.
My hand back. Sorry. This one went broken.
Oh, good.
Okay. One board I couldn't understand was Willie's perception. The idea of, hang on, you don't distract Harry when he might be doing something useful.
Yes.
It's all.
He might be doing something.
And so does Perry cast his detect magic.
Sure. I detect magic.
There is magic about.
Okay, so you detect the presence of magic. The most powerful emanation is coming from Sparky.
Yeah. But do I get emanation from the armor and
Helm?
armor and sword? Yeah.
You learn the rank and level of the most powerful magical item the spell detects.
Oh.
You do not find out if anything else in the room is magical. You only find out the most powerful item in the radius of effect.
Sparky, get lost!
And it comes back as a 20th level item.
What?
Jesus.
The sword's with Lady Highmarch, Martin, if you're wondering.
It's not that sword.
No, this is the sword you picked up from the third room before we went down the well.
The cursed one?
The curse. The cursed sword.
Apparently, but he might have another 20th level item on him, who knows? Because it doesn't say exactly where it is, just
It's
that
there.
the most powerful item is there.
It's on Sparky.
Mm-hmm.
Sparky, what have you done?
Yeah, Sparky, what have you been getting into?
Well, supposedly nothing, because I get getting punched by party members. And dogs attack me, make me fall down the cavern. I said, let's just keep going. Come on. I ignored the whole comment, so.
Can Harry find a way just to kind of, like, let everyone go so we can just focus on the armor and sword?
You could, as long as someone isn't within 30 feet of you with a magical effect going that you don't know well.
I was going to walk forward anyway, Martin, so I'm going to check out what's around the passage.
You would technically have to leave through the north to get far enough away for that to happen.
Yeah.
And that's assuming you don't detect the presence of another magical effect in radius.
Hmm.
Well, I was going to go forward and check out what's out on the way forward, so. And,
Yeah, okay. Forward Arc Sparky will go and have a look at the south passage and look in the first doorway.
Okay. The first doorway is actually at the head of the passage, and that it looks like a passage until you notice that there's an actual door there.
Okay.
And it's been open the whole time because the last person who went through didn't close it.
Okay. So we'll have a look through that doorway.
That's the passage that goes on to the south.
Oh, okay, right. So, yeah, okay, so it was an open door rather than an open passageway.
The door itself opens into the passage.
Yeah.
So it is a passage, just that it was closed by a door if the person who went through it had closed it.
Mm.
And down in that room, going in there, while you've got Parry behind complaining about too many magical items, you find 3 large wheeled push carts and passages going east to west from this fairly large room. It's about 20 foot by 60 foot, and you've just come in from the center of the north wall.
So when we're talking push carts, we're talking on wheels, or are they actually got rails that they run along?
Looks like these can go on ground or rails. Just looks as if their axles have been broken some time ago.
Okay.
I'll check out the carts. I'll do a look, see if there's anything inside them, anything that's new, that kind of stuff.
Okay, give me what's a good skill for that? Society roll will work.
Society roll, okay.
Meanwhile, Cordar can either continue to follow the track or if there's any evidence of message.
18.
18. These push carts are designed to carry weapons.
Hmm.
Ooh.
Mainly pole arms.
There's no pole arms or any weapons in these at all? No? Currently?
There are remains of rusted metal and a bit of ash that may have been wood at some stage.
I'll pass it on the quarter while he's looking around. Bang. And say they look like weapon carts. Pole arms, maybe. Did you find it yourself, Quarter?
Okay, can Cordar see which direction the thing could move?
I'm trying to figure out which way they went.
Okay. Happy to say the trails, there's not enough markings or things like that. The trail's lost, so that way you'd have to try and work it out.
Give me the survival roll then, and we'll see how well you can find it.
18. Oh, 16.
16?
Yeah.
Okay, hard to tell. They could easily have gone either left or right here. East or west.
And the box goes to the left and right?
Yep.
They did not stay in the room. I'm confident of that.
Well, you might have been able to tell, except someone came ahead of you and disturbed the tracks.
Yeah.
You did send Sparky in first.
Yes.
It would blame Sparky, I can see the thing.
Hey, Quarter did not say a thing.
Can Varisan do a survival or whatever roll?
You can do a survival roll to follow in there and tell everyone which way to go.
Oh, sorry, what was that button?
Doozer can definitely make a survival roll and tell people where to go.
Yes, you can make survival roll and tell people where to go.
Okay.
Sorry, and his headset's dead, so.
Yeah, I'll go get some headphones in a sec. I'll just wanted to make this roll first, if I could. $26.
26. Okay, looking at it, it seems that the guy has gone both left and right, but you can't tell which way he did first.
Well, we fall back on left, you've always won then.
Left or right? Okay.
Okay, you start heading east, taking the left route.
Mm-hmm.
As you're moving down it, you can see that there are doorways coming off the western side of the southern side of the hallway as you're heading east. Having wayfinders makes it so much easier to tell directions.
Yes.
Is it obvious as to whether the tracks have gone into each door, or would they just continue straight on or anything like that?
Seems the tracks have gone into the rooms.
Okay. Gordar will listen up the first door. If he can hear anything, if not, he will open the door.
Okay, the door opens rather easily, and looking inside, you can see it seems to be a weapons vault. Or at least it would be if you'd come here around the time it was made.
Right.
10,000 years can wear down non-magical items quite quickly.
Yeah.
Oh,
But otherwise, there's not going to be how big a room is it?
The room is about goes in about 40 feet deep and about 15 feet wide.
And no apparent exit?
It's got a rounded end, doesn't seem to have any exits unless you start doing a investigation for secret doors.
At this stage, it's more the idea of take a look in. Nothing immediately concerning. Go on to the next door.
The tracks don't go any further than the open door.
Yeah.
I'll go and do a bit of once over.
Okay. You go in. Give me a reflex saving throw.
Yeah, okay, of course. Should have known better. I should have known better.
The tracks stop at the doorway. I'm gonna go in. Okay.
26.
Okay, so as you step in, there's a click, a swish, a swing, a zap, and a sound of crunching, and you realize that you just happened to step in the one spot that didn't get hit by stuff flying all around the room.
It's like those old-timey movies when the face of the house is falling and you're standing right where the window is.
Yep.
I have a big sigh. I go,
Something's weird here. What do you mean?
Gordar takes a bit of a look back as he started to move down the corridor further, and
Yeah, the room seems to have rearranged itself, but Sparky's still standing in the same spot.
okay. This trap.
Gordar's going to keep going down the corridor. Not saying anything. He said nothing.
Okay. I get a hint from the room. I slowly, while not trying to trigger the trap again, I get out of the room.
Okay, you managed to gingerly step out. Maybe you didn't have to trigger it a second time.
No. I have marked that room on my list on the way back out.
Mm-hmm.
So I will fix the trap and I will find what's in this room.
Okay, the next room you find has still has stuff sitting up in there that doesn't seem to have been destroyed. It looks to be a ancient workshop.
Again, does it look like there's any exit from the, like staying at the doorway? Look like any exit?
It doesn't look like there are any other exits.
It looks like the dust has been disturbed.
Does not look as if it's been disturbed.
I check for traps the first thing I go in this room after last room.
Okay. As you go in looking for traps, give me a perception roll.
26.
Okay, you start hearing the sound of metal on metal.
I step back out of that room.
And you start hearing voices coming to your head. You can't tell where the door to the room is. And everyone hears you shriek out, "Our work, destroyed and neglected. Woe to our legacy," as you pull your weapons out and try to attack Corda. Give me an attack roll.
Okay.
You have Drigget or Haunt.
Okay. Sorry, Corda, I don't know what you're right now. That's a 31.
Well, it won't be critical hit, even if you caught me by surprise and let it on.
I assume that's a hit, isn't it, Corda?
Yeah. Like I said, it's not critical.
Now, is he he hasn't reacted, so he's flat-footed, right?
He is currently flat-footed.
Okay, let's sneak attack check. Okay, gotcha. Oh shit, the sneak attack. Why do I roll that when I'm not in this? See, I get 2 2d6 and I roll 11 on the dice.
Oh man.
That's 18 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and now you get to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, will saving throw?
Will saving throw, yes.
30.
Okay, you seem to snap out of the fact that you've just stabbed Corda in the back.
Yeah.
What happened?
What happened?
And you hear a voice in the back of your head going, "You just relived one of your fantasies."
Stabbing Corda.
So, what does the rest of the party want to do, having seen that happen?
Corda turned around and go, "What the?"
Do I get punched in the other cheek now or not?
Fondra pointedly writing down notes in her book.
Okay, this book's been pretty big just for me.
You can hear the angry scribbling from across the room.
Okay, what did I do? And unless I've noticed Corda's... Oh,
What do you think, Fit?
Well, you've got a blood-soaked blade, and Corda has blood on his back.
Oh, sorry, Corda.
26 hit?
It does hit, yeah.
9 points from the bludgeoning fist. Okay.
But Corda, I didn't mean to... I've got one bruised cheek from Loser, I've got another bruised cheek from Corda.
So does Corda have a signet ring?
Vague feeling there might be that. But it would be on his left hand anyway, so.
Well, I was just wondering if it was the equivalent of the fandom hitting someone, leaving your mark. Your mark of displeasure.
No. That's it. No, I can't find a seem to be on the corner on there, but okay. I'm sure he probably went on his left hand anyway.
Okay, so yes, you do get a solid whack in.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough. That's very cool, that one.
He had to get him respawned.
Right, he goes, okay, fair call.
What?
Oh no, I stabbed you, you punched me. I think that's a fair call.
Okay, so if I splash you head off first, you can have a hit back, is that the thought process?
Look, I don't know what happened. I can't remember what happened, and all of a sudden I've got a dagger in my hand.
I can't remember what happened.
How convenient.
This sounds like supernatural, okay? Let's go with that, okay?
Oh yeah, supernatural. Yeah, I'm walking along, you're behind me, you stab me in the back. That's supernatural, buddy.
I went into the room, and the last thing I did was go into that room. Okay? Just.
What did you get me to the room for?
I want to see what's in that room and see what's going on. I'm intrigued with these sort of things, okay?
Oh, leave on.
Okay. I walk to the back of the party, make sure I'm away from Doozer and
No, you're in front. Lead on.
Apparently, he likes to lead from the back.
No. If he tells me to lead on, I'll just go
You're
inside.
behind corner at the moment.
So I go forward to tank anything monster that comes next to us, and see how we go. I'll go keep going.
You get on the first attack that you did to corner.
Yeah, but it's the first time I used sneak attack in over bloody a year. Okay, just settle down.
And you were perfect at it.
I know.
You've just been waiting for the right opportunity, apparently.
You're waiting for a party to turn their back to
Come on, keep moving.
Okay, I'll keep going down the corridor, and I'll look in the next door. Okay.
Okay, this room also looks like it is a pile of junk that has collapsed upon itself. Would you like to investigate?
Oh, you want to get in there, don't you? Go on.
Looks like I haven't been going to, Martin.
Have you not learned your lesson from the first two rooms?
Okay, so you just go in and investigate?
I'm going to check for traps first. For
Okay.
obvious reasons.
Let's start off with perception then.
You want to go in? Go in.
Has the corridor pushed me in or not?
Yeah.
I don't have a chance to check for traps, Martin, but I do a perception roll on it. Okay.
Okay, I will give you a reflex saving throw as you go into the room.
I'm good with the reflex saving rolls. 29.
Okay, you manage to roll into the room and you see a blade come down right beside you. Embeds into the stone about a foot.
Can I check the room out while I'm here? I'm miles away here now. I don't think I'm allowed to get out of this room right now. I feel I'll be pushed back in there.
Okay. Having a good look around the room, give me a perception roll.
Okay. Every time I roll black. Hilarious. That's still a 20.
Looking at it, you find what appears to be the remains of martial-style weaponry.
But nothing really worthwhile hang on to or anything.
Nothing that looks even remotely usable.
I carefully work my way out of the room, hoping Cordar lets me out of the room.
Well, you want to go in? So next room, come on, let me go. It's not like we're trying to chase down a evil killer or anything like that. We do it at each single room and have a good look. Come on, off you go.
I feel I've got Cordar to the edge now, so I'm continue doing what we have to do.
Okay, the corridor ends at a door. Also, to the south.
Can I check for traps? Check for any sort of tracks going towards
You're leading.
But my first response to that one is, does Corda let you?
And well, I think I'll give you asking corner. You're leading.
I'll check for the door to see if it's open or not.
It will open.
I slowly push it open.
You hear this low creak echo down the corridor.
Okay. With my wayfinder in front of me, I quickly look into the room.
Looks to be a pile of broken weaponry. How dangerous could that be?
Now, do I see an exit out of the room or not?
You do not.
Nothing here, Corda. I think this is the end of the way. We'll have to go the other way.
It would obviously why Marcus Harrell went this way, discovered four dead-end rooms, and went back. But I would explain it.
You okay?
Well,
now?
he didn't have to go into each room to find out they were dead ends.
Yeah, okay. I get your point now. You just go back the other way. Oh.
Okay, you get the party to step backwards down the corridor because it's hard to squeeze past.
I remember something about saying stab somebody back once, they get really cranky about it. Yeah, something like that. So, on the way back.
Okay, going past the carts, you end up heading west past the entryway. And the corridor bends to the north. And as you're going along there, I will be giving Sparky 3 perception rolls.
I got 3 B20s. We'll see how this goes. Nothing good go wrong on this.
Well, pick one, roll it, tell me what the result is. Pick the next one, roll it, tell me what the result is. I want each one individually.
Okay, first one is a 27.
Okay, what's the second one?
30.
And what's the third one?
Oh shit. I rolled a 2 on the dice, but I did get 18.
Okay, so you'll like how that turns out for you. Okay, so about halfway down the passageway, you find a secret door on the eastern side. Sort of curves back towards where the entrance is.
Okay, I'll mark that somehow. We don't miss it if we have to go each other.
And to the north, the end of this passageway has some stairs heading further down to the west.
Okay. Nothing else I noticed at all?
Well, do you want to go down the stairs and leave the secret door alone, or do you want to...
I think the idea was like you got to move on to the secret door. Or I going to look at the secret door that he marked or pointed out to see if there's any evidence whether or not it's been opened or manipulated recently.
Okay, give me a perception roll.
I got to 14 with my +9 this time.
Okay.
Up there.
You seem to be able to notice the secret handle to open the door because there's still slime on it.
Bordar will point out to Sparky to say, he might have gone this way. Although, do we have any indications? Bordar going to call back down the line towards Doozer to say, Doozer, ask your friend whether or not because normally had slimy in any way.
I mean, you can probably yell, right?
Bordar's calmed down a bit from the immediate reaction after being stabbed in the back, so it's not quite yelling, but the idea being actually calling down at not a tone, the idea to try and actually tell the whole world we're down here, but he's trying to work out whether or not there's any evidence or reason that Marco Depp or whatever would be leaving slime behind, but he's trying to open something.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I can ask the minion. I really need to give the minion a name.
Minion's happy for you for Master to call Minion anything Master wants.
Good hat, okay. Does the person who you were following have a slime monster or a pet or would there be a reason why the hidden door has slime on it?
Oh, he's deformed.
Oh, he's deformed?
Yep.
Oh, that guy. This was the guy that had the tentacle coming out of his back, wasn't it?
Yep. That's the guy.
Right. So it's not slime. It's
Goo?
what? Goo? Mucusy stuff?
Well, that would certainly the fit, so, yeah.
Slime, goo,
so-
they're sort of interchangeable.
Yeah, slime goo. Yeah, alright, well then the answer to the question is yes then.
Yep. Certainly, yeah. As Cordark asked the question, he said, hang on, yeah, that's only a percentage of 50. So yeah, Cordark's calling back to Archie to say that unless you see evidence down that way, he might have gone this way, or he might have just opened the door and then decided there was nothing behind it and went on, but...
And we may as well check it. If it's not slime on it, that's
I come back and go, well, I trust your instinct. I will be way behind you, okay?
Well, I think that you're saying you're going to stay in front going down towards the stairwell, because it's a 5-foot passage, it'd be hard to actually fall into it aloud, so...
I thought we were going down to check the secret door out.
Yeah, so you went past the people's door to go to the staircase.
I looked on the top of the staircase, but I've come back now, so...
Yeah, that's okay, but if you want to stay away from when Porter opens the secret door, you want to go back towards the top of the staircase to get the base, because there's not really space going the other way.
I think Corda feels more safe for me in front of them, that's all I say.
Yeah, so you can be standing beside him or near the staircase, whichever you prefer, but yes, Corda will see if you can open the door.
Okay, you touch the switch and it just the door pops open, and you can see light in the room. It's the first room that actually has light coming out of it.
Amazing.
Corda will take a brief glance through the doorway with there's light on the other side. He doesn't want to highlight his head on the other side too much or go through and make his movements are right here.
It's actually brighter in the room than it is in the corridor with your light spell.
Okay. Quick glance. Did you see anyone actually in the room or too bright to see or...
Too bright to tell.
Can you hear anything?
You can hear the sound of water sloshing about.
Okay.
And no, you don't need to use the bathroom just yet.
And obviously there's no immediate reaction or crossbow bolt or anything like that coming through the door at the moment. So
not yet.
I will take a better look through the door and see what he can see.
As
his eyes a bit from the bright light.
As your eyes start to adjust, you see that this room is carved from deep green marble. And it seems to have a bend in a passage to the north, not far from where the door opens, and that's where all the light's reflecting from.
And how wide is this passage/room?
Another 5-foot wide passageway that leads into a brightly lit area you can't see from the passageway.
Yeah, okay. I will... I take my better judgment, thinking, hang on, putting Sparky behind me again, but... I'll have my shield set and get into the passageway and start to head down in towards the bright light.
Okay, walking towards the light, I'm sure there's no moth jokes here at all.
Follow the light. Follow the light.
Well, apparently worked off the other party when they jumped down the well towards the light.
Don't go towards the light, but it's so pretty.
Okay, so as you reach the bend in the passage, you can see that the light is emanating from a portal standing, rising out of a pool of water. And the shimmering that's coming from you is coming from the portal itself. And surrounding it is a rune gate.
And how big is the space that the portal and rune gate's in?
The rune gate is... It's about 30 foot away from you by about 15 feet wide.
Okay, and there's no other people in here right now.
There are not, but you can actually see disturbances as if people had walked into this room but not left.
Okay, so it's worth to ask this the fact that yep, there seems to be evidence of traffic moving up through the portal. So, I will call the others in that they can have a better look at these room gates, particularly people like Harry and Fondra and Violet. I think got a bit of magical knowledge, hasn't he?
Yep. She's a
Yeah.
witch.
But yeah. And then also mentally trying to think of, how far we have to follow this Marco's alley.
Yes. Parry would be best to do an Arcana check here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Arcana.
And Arcana isn't just flexing your muscles and being like, yep, that's great.
Well, he does oil them
No,
sometimes.
it's being absolutely magical ooh-woos, something or other.
Magical
I-
woo.
It was a dig not only at someone else in the party, but I am offended.
Harry got a 31.
Okay, on your 31, you recognize that this is a linking portal that will attach to other room gates.
Oh, yay.
And currently it is jumping between room gates that it can reach. So if you step through, two people following each other may end up on different parts of the continent.
Right. No one go in.
As you see from close up that you can see glimpses of demons, glimpses of a mutated man with a tentacle out of his back.
No one go in.
Hopefully you recognise the mutated man with tentacle out of the back is the guy we're looking for.
I understand that, but I can't, this portal's swapping in
I'm
place.
not disagreeing with the statement. I'm more confirming that as a player you're aware and that the character would be aware. So.
Yeah.
And you recognise the tunnels under Roderick's Cove, the underplume in one of the flashes.
Oh, that's where we encountered the Dark Elf, wasn't it?
It was. And the demon.
And the demon.
Who Sparky has summoned and claimed as his own.
That's right.
That's right.
Good job.
If anyone says that, I'm right against the wall away from this portal, okay?
Hey, you're the one who called out his name 3 times.
We all have our bad days, okay?
Fordyce, if that gets said out loud, Fordyce, I'm still waiting for Sparky's good days. And he feels the scavenging back again.
You stab somebody who works in the back and they're beautiful upset by it. I said that out loud, so
Well, I was thinking you didn't. Made a pointed action and looking, but you didn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm a bit grumpy in the background. Yeah, anyway, so.
And while the portal's flashing, you do get a pair of red glowing eyes appear in the portal momentarily as the word Sparky comes through the portal.
That's not ominous at all.
Sure.
I'm assuming that Harry's the only one seeing these images.
Oh, yeah, everyone else can see it by now.
Okay. So Sparky's explained the fact that the portal seems to be jumping between different gates.
That would be Parry explaining that, but Sparky's more than happy to come up with his own explanation.
Yeah. No, I meant Parry. So, Can he give an estimation as to how many gates are involved?
How many gates are involved?
Anything within range, depending on how much of water is in the pool.
Yeah, I can't give you an exact number on that. It keeps on flickering between different locations.
Technically, you think you could probably go halfway around the world, if not to the other side.
Dang.
As long as there's a matching portal.
Has he seen any locations repeating yet?
Probably not.
There is no pattern. It seems to be jumping randomly.
Yeah, but the point being, like, is it jumping randomly and he's spent, like, with 3 different images, or 10 different images, or 70 different, like, he hasn't seen the same image twice yet, or?
The most repeated image is Roderick's Cove. Everything else is popping up randomly. There's at least 15 other locations.
Okay. And obviously the Marco's, whatever his name is, only came up as once or twice so far.
Yep. And Corda even recognises his grandma's basement.
Mm. Is there also the bottom of the crow?
If you watch and wait, yes, you'll see it pop up.
Right.
Okay. So Sparky's saying, so lost all the rope to get us out of here, haven't we? So
There's still one road.
okay.
Quite quietly thinking, luckily he's out of Sparky's reach, so that's okay.
Should we look for another exit out of here? Assuming that we really don't want to go through this portal.
Well, if you're going to chase the guy, you have to go through the portal.
Yes, but I don't think that's actually a viable option realistically at the moment.
Is there a way to stay?
The-
I don't know if that's a thing.
It would seem that the portal is not actually the secret of Hollow Mountain we're looking for at the moment, is it? It obviously goes portal to lots of other places, but presumably that's not actually Hollow Mountain itself.
You believe it is probably the quickest way into Hollow Mountain.
How do you mean?
You don't. You think the person you're following used this to get into Hollow Mountain?
But the location we're seeing him in is not a place we recognise, I'm assuming.
It is not, and it does look as if this portal has been modified in the last 8 hours.
Yeah, but the well, considering the number of places we can see that we know about that are definitely not Hollow Mountain, it's right. Well, certainly Cordo would be thinking, well, it's some sort of teleportation transport device. So it wouldn't seem logical that there'd be another portal for the same location as Hollow Mountain. Cordo certainly isn't thinking of the fact that Marcus, whatever his name is still in Hollow Mountain. He's obviously somewhere else. Come through a portal, gone somewhere else would be his thought. Happy that someone's corrected, but yeah.
I will give Parry another Arcana check at this stage.
Arcana check for Parry.
Arcana check.
Parry Arcana check. Better. 34 on that one.
Okay, you can identify the order that 5 runes were. Being what it is, would be 7 runes. Because they do love their number 7. How they activated the 7 runes to direct the gate.
Ah.
Are you suggesting you can potentially control the gate or slow down the changes so that it goes to a particular location and holds there?
And you believe it will lead you to the Gauntlet of Fury by the way the runes tell you. Which is said to lie inside Hollow Mountain.
Before you actually try and activate any of the runes,
Yes.
Border attempted to try a bit of a test of shooting an arrow through the portal, aiming for when it's probably he's discussing this with Harry first of all as a like the processes.
You stand here.
As a discussion rather than a gonna do.
Absolutely, Cordo is happy to discuss it because he's suggesting that if we can test it with a arrow, shooting it at the one with Roderick's code was coming up most commonly, to then see A, whether or not the arrow goes through normally, and then B, whether or not it technically or potentially, whether attacks can be done through the portal, so that if you then can dial in the spot where Marcus Arik is, we can potentially shoot him before he actually has to go through the portal.
It's an interesting concept.
Is Carrie or anyone else got concerns or options or thoughts with that sort of plan?
I'm really not getting anywhere near the portal at the moment until I know that you don't go through a certain portal with a certain other person who wants to talk to me. So if I see red eyes in the portal, I don't want to go anywhere near it.
So, Perry shared that there is a certain sequence in the ruins that will stop it and get us to where we want to go.
And at some point, Doozer is sure Doozer can hear a horse laughing at him.
Yeah.
Me. So,
Does Harry or anyone put up an objection to the idea of trying shooting an arrow when Roderick's code is open? Assuming there's nothing like there's no one actually been in the area and like that, is there? There's no apparent people who might get hit by the arrow.
No, you do have some Pathfinders down there, but they're unlikely to be standing in a portal waiting to be shot. Because you can actually
if we're seeing the area that the portal goes into, I'm assuming there's no one there to see what's happening. So
no one on that side.
Yeah. So if anyone has got any objections, Cordo would like to at least test that theory. Of course, he also realises the problem with the theory is, even if it works, it's not like we can do a volley fire into the back of Nakazul anyway, since no one's got any missile weapons except for Cordo.
correct.
That's fair call. Just don't hit the demon. That's all I say.
Do you name the demon?
No, I do not name the demon. Sparky's learned from her mistakes and will not name the demon.
How many demons did it take?
I'm not going to comment on this any further. Just let it go, okay?
Well,
I was thinking how many mistakes did it take?
Took 3 mistakes last time. I don't want to go there again, okay? Yeah.
So if no one's actually objecting to it and as the thing's flashing by, Cordo will try and take a shot into the rock or something like that, or is there a tree or something that, like something you can target that the arrow might stick into?
It's a cavern underneath the Broderick's Cove.
Yeah, okay. He will aim to just basically hit the cavern wall, so then we can look to see whether or not the arrows arrived in one piece, so there's a got scattered against the brick wall on the other side when the gate goes back again. How long is the gate stopping on each location?
It is flicking enough that it can be a second, it can be 6 seconds, it can be just a glimpse. Roderick's Cove is normally between 3 seconds and 5 seconds.
Yeah. We will give it a try. Next time it pops up, Porter will shoot at the cabin wall, and then we will. Porter happy to wait for the cycle to go through to see if it comes up with got its code again. To see if you can see an arrow either sticking in the wall or shattered on the ground.
Okay. Give me an attack roll to see how well you get it in.
Yep. Can't get double figure well. Where my longbow 21.
Okay, arrow goes into the portal quite well. As it breaches the portal, everyone gets to make a fortitude saving throw. 15. Okay.
And Amy, remember this is where our drain is a penalty.
23 for Sparky.
What am I? -2.
-2.
-2.
That's not good.
Oh, that's fine, because I just rolled a 19. Was it fort?
Yep.
30.
Porter managed to get his second high roll for the night, so he got a 14, which would make it a 23 with the -1.
And how about parry?
Sorry, what are we rolling?
Fortitude saving throw.
Fortitude.
One of your great saves.
Fortitude, yeah, one of my perfect saves.
Obviously, fortitude would be good for a buff guy.
25.
Apparently it is one of your good saves. What about Willie?
Like Doozer, I got a 30.
And how about violence?
Is he dropped off?
Is he dropped off?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you all watch as Fondra gets sucked through the portal.
Oh, no.
Cheers.
As a bright blinding flash as that happens. And now everyone else gets to make another fortitude save as the pull has become stronger.
Oh, no.
Okay. Sorry, Jeremy. This is all your fault. Okay.
It was a low DC to start with, and then it just kept creeping up.
Yeah.
So what'd you get, Mark?
16 for me. I got a feel going through.
Okay, so you go flying through, making it even stronger.
Harry got 10.
Oh no.
Okay, Parry goes and does the whole leap in. If everyone else is going, I'm going to.
Screw this. Jump.
We're
all going through the portal.
Yeah.
What is Willie's?
Willie got an 18.
Willie finds himself dragged in. No matter how hard he tries, he just slides straight into the portal.
You gotta roll another fort save.
I did.
If it's obvious that I'm going in,
Yeah.
I'll take the plunge. I'll make the choice.
Hold your nose.
What do you do,
My second roll was 28.
And what about Corda?
Oh no, apparently the second one is, since he would have been closer to the portal when he was shooting anyway. He only got 15 on the second time.
Okay, so Dusa, you're the only one left there as you notice the water start to evaporate and the runes start to vibrate.
The water's the only thing that keeps it working.
Wait, what's the only thing that keeps it working?
The water is what Perry told you.
Yes, the water.
Oh, the water. Oh. Is it still in Roderick's Cove?
You have no idea what it's on because the portal is white.
Oh, it's just white.
Yep.
You better go.
Alright, I pick up Giant and Puppy and
You look around, they're not there, they've already been sucked through.
Oh no. Okay.
Everyone's gone through the portal.
Yeah, but not by choice.
Some of us jumped.
Okay, yeah. The bit after you were already sucked in. Jump!
As you move towards the portal, you hear a cracking noise and watch the runes all around the portal pop one by one.
No.
Give me a reflex saving throw,
Alright.
Oh no.
and we'll see how much of you make it through.
Oh no. I want my surgically repaired arm at least through the portal, okay? I'm not sewing that thing back on.
Reflex?
Yep.
Yeah. Is that -2 as well?
No.
No.
No. Okay. 30.
Okay. You hear the boom just as you hit the surface of the portal, and if I just
Wait. I missed that because my phone decided to be funny. And disconnect my Discord just as you said what happened to do that.
Are you back?
I'm back there.
Okay, you hear a boom just as you hit the surface of the portal, as the room you're in implodes.
Oh dear.
And that's where we end the session.
Oh no! Did you make it or no?
We don't know.
Mom, are you
We
doing this to me?
Everyone out of a spin spot.
Why? Why is it always clicking on me?
Well, you did the fantastic saves and stayed out of the portal.
Yeah, well, that's because I'm good at it.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. The thing that worries me is which one we've gone through, and I hope it's not the one that I'm hoping it's not going to be.
Yeah.
Well, the other problem is we may have all gone at different ones.
Yep.
Oh, crap.
It could be we come back next session and it's like, so, who's your adventuring party? Who shows up? Well, apparently they're the only ones who arrived here.
Yeah.
I'm all worried about I go through a single port, no one else is there, then somebody behind me go, hello, welcome back. Yeah. Oh, that's good, man. Oh.
Okay, so I'm going to go to end credits, and then we shall see what happens in 6 weeks for this.